Oh, Cap, did I ever tell you a story that
Let's just say, yeah.
that working overnight, like
Mm.
from 7 to 7,
Salamat.
and then the girlfriend decided that she wanted to hang out with me all week. Did I ever tell you
Okay,
about
what am
that?
I doing?
No.
So
Sounds
your boy
painful.
Bob decides to burn the
Oh, that's
candle
right.
at both ends,
Oh.
and because the girl,
Stream
she
on
really wanted to go out. It was
chat.
summertime, so
This thing.
I got to work. I put my feet up, put the phone right next to my ear, and fall right to sleep.
Which one was this?
In MCI, I
Oh
fell
God,
right
those
asleep.
days.
And
Oh
then,
God, MCI.
if something broke, it would let me know because it would scream. So I
Oh,
would, whoa,
you told me
what
this. Yeah, you
happened?
told me
Then I
Yeah.
this.
go fix this and go right back to sleep. Then I would have an
Oh,
alarm on
I
my
gotta
phone
change that.
to wake me up at 6 in the
Why did this
morning
reset?
before everybody got there at 7.
Sorry, guys. Why the heck did this reset?
And then from 6 to 7, I'm running on my ass around trying to fix the little connections that they had to tell me to do. Like they gave me a list, make all these connections at night. Sure, that's from 6 to 7 in the morning. I would run and do all those connections.
Yeah, I
Figured.
suppose it would happen where I'm at too, because we have a cell phone that when a major alarm goes off in the plant, it it calls that phone and texts and then sends an email.
Oh, good Lord!
God, jeez.
Dude, I go through that right now. Any little alarm, any little blip on any server of any of my customers, yeah, email and text message, and yeah, if something happens to the internet and the internet keeps going up and down, oh, all these messages, and it's annoying as hell. I go through that now. Uh, all
Well,
right,
see,
I need
that's
to
that's
adjust volume.
that's just with that phone. Then I set a whole bunch of alarms because we have to like go move the cake truck and then settle them in for the night. Where there's one going from 10 o'clock at night to 7 in the morning that's filling up. So
Is that chocolate cake, Captain?
it
Or
is
is like frosting?
it is
Like vanilla
choco.
cake?
It is choco cake.
It must smell delicious.
Got little silvery sparkles in it.
Oh, geez, it sounded like
I
you were
don't want
about
the
to say
sparkles.
something. Okay, it sounded like you were about to say something, and I know a certain person's gonna watch this video. Babe, yes, he was about to say choco taint.
Oh
Oh,
my God!
it might have some of that in there too.
It might have a lot of that in there. Oh boy.
Oh boy, yeah. All right, so I finally figured out after talking to like the girlfriend, and then I had an epiphany as to what the scenario is gonna be. But I guess we have to wait. I guess each of you take a random, yeah, because we already adventured. So take 2 random item cards. I shuffle everything. The shuffled item cards. No,
So you want a random roll card?
no 2 random item cards, and then search through the roll cards to take your choice of race and class. If there's only one, then and you guys want to copy or whatever, then yeah, we'll copy the race and class.
And that
Wait, I only see undeads, Mahula.
Huh? No,
I
no, no,
only
no,
see
no, no.
undead here.
In the deck, in the actual deck on the table.
I'm good with random if we want to leave it random. Is that the roll cards then?
Roll cards, Cap.
And then what about
Yeah,
the
well,
skill cards?
Hmm.
The skill cards.
Um.
Do we do anything with those?
No,
I
because
say random.
no, I don't know why they changed it. The skill cards actually go with the. Oh yeah, actually look through the skill cards because the skill cards actually go with your class. So no, but with the roll cards, choose your race and choose your class, and then go through the skill cards and pick up the same skill for your class, and then two random item cards. So yeah, the cards in my hand are actually how I'm going to start. I gotta look through them. How I'm going to start off the adventure. Yeah. Okay.
The Ranger, mighty and sometimes morphin.
Sorry. Hold on. Yeah, I know.
More
Love
of a
that.
time, Cat. I'll let you
Oh, you
gentlemen go
too.
first.
Yeah.
Who's left? Where's the junk?
Yeah, I was gonna say Junkie was gonna jump in. That's what
I
she
thought
said.
she was. I mean, the thing is that yeah, trust me. If she gets in here and then you have Pickle, oh my God, Pickle will probably do anything and everything to, one, throw the game, and two, make her like cry and leave.
Then that's a normal Sunday for us. What are you talking about? But he can't take over Canuck's job. That's Canuck's job.
Now, where's the chat? I have to change the chat.
Where's this woman?
Now, that's Discord chat. Chat box. We'll move over here. That'll be good. I'm gonna change this.
She might be at church, man. It's Sunday.
Well, she said she was. Didn't we say noon? We told her noon. Well, no, I mean, if it's church, she should be getting out just about now. So she's
Yeah.
probably gonna roll in.
Yep, she said she just got home and she'll be in a few.
Awesome, great. We can do it the three of you. If Pickle doesn't join, then whatever. Because I know him. I mean, he's my coworker, dude. He is definitely a Mahula. The problem is that with a new kid and what he does for work with me and everything, and the way he is with his life. Oh my God, he barely gets any sleep every day. I don't know how the hell he survives.
Whoop.
Oh yeah, what's in the item cards? Oh no, that's normal item card. Wait, no wonder why they separated it. Okay, good thing they separated it. Fine. Oops.
Wait, Mahula, did you figure out how we're supposed to use the crafting in this now?
It's actually very simple.
Ah.
What it is that okay, so the decks where it says alchemy, woodwork, metalcraft, sup Zan,
FMGMR?
alchemy, woodcraft. Okay, so woodcraft is stupid. It's only one thing. This is for like the archer. So these are recipes. Okay, these decks down here are all recipes. The item cards are the items that you would find in the adventure and earn them in order to make the items you want. Yep, Boss is on here. Oh yeah, that's right. You missed Boss. Boss is on here too.
I'm here.
Oh.
We're talking over him.
Yeah.
Oh, if he's still on, yeah. But yeah, he's in the chat. He's in both chats.
I'm just
Yeah, he's
sitting
in
here
voice.
quietly listening.
Oh, you're still there. Cool.
Yeah, I'm here.
All right. Do I put my race and class on the table?
Oh yeah, put everything on the table so we all see it. Yeah, because
Okay.
we have to know what you're doing.
And the items too?
Well, since we're all the same party and everything, you might as well.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, but the stuff in my hand is just for us to start the scenario.
Come on. There we go.
So boss, are you playing with us? Are you
No.
joining? Oh,
No.
okay.
I don't have a simulator. I should get it, but
You should, because I think
Oh
you
my
would. I
God.
think you would enjoy Flux.
Yeah, I mean a
'Cause
lot
you,
of
you
yeah.
give a Flux.
only when
He
I'm
gives a
soldering or
flux.
welding.
He does.
That was a good comeback. Not where I was going with it.
Well,
It's
don't flux yourself, Cap.
Yeah. So,
so it's on Humber
What?
Bundle for $9 at this
Ooh,
weekend.
humble bundle, nice.
Ooh,
yeah,
Humble
$9.
bundle.
pretty cheap.
I picked.
Yeah,
I
it's-
mean, I didn't pick it. I randomly got 2 bows.
Wait, fighter. Wait a minute. Where did you get the fighter from?
The roll deck.
Yeah. It's a roll card. So is that one.
That's a. Oh,
said
it's
race.
probably because of different. No, because I thought it was blue. I thought it came from somewhere else.
Oh,
Okay, that's
no.
fine.
It looked like roles or classes were blue and then races were black.
Here.
Ah,
That's
your
why
boy
you have
Pickle
to.
Rick is on. Yo, Pickle Rick.
Are
Oh, I
you
need to
awake,
still
Jude?
do-
I've been talking to you guys this whole time with the fucking mute on.
That's the problem.
Wakey, wake. Oh, dude. I found something for us. Your Raspberry Pi. Is it at the office?
Oh god, I gotta turn the volume in this fucking game down. Can't hear shit. There we go. What was that?
Your Raspberry Pi.
Yes.
Is it at the office?
No, it's in my bag.
Okay.
I bring it tomorrow.
Can you bring it tomorrow? I want to take a look at it because I found something that you might be interested in
Yeah, for sure.
for it. All right, cool.
Mahula is so mystical.
Is he?
Well, no, that's the okay. Well, that's the start off. So yeah, okay. So you got that. You got that. All right.
I'm waiting to pick to last. I want to see what I get.
What do you mean?
I want to wait to see him last. I always pick the same characters. I always pick the same classes. I
Okay.
don't want to do that this
Location
time.
is
I want
mine.
to let you guys pick your classes and your races, and whatever's left, I'll pick. Is that the planet of junk?
Patty.
Planet of Junk.
Junkie!
Woman's.
Oh, goody! Yay! Okay, so those of you who don't know, we have Pickle Rick on here. I don't know what else you want to call yourself, otherwise known as Mac,
Yes.
the Mac Daddy. He is one of my coworkers.
Daddy.
Please do not be afraid of him. He might make you run and cry by the end of the game, but still.
Some people call me Space Cowboy.
Some people call me Maurice.
Other people call me the Gangster of Love.
Okay.
And some people call me Maurice.
Can I speak to the wife, Captain, to verify?
What, are you hearing her in the background going, oh, please, no.
Where is your daughter? Where the hell is your daughter?
I need a second opinion.
Call your dog in, Cap.
Well, I was going to say, Junkie is my daughter's second favorite person.
Oh, yeah?
Man, Daddy.
This is news to me.
He's like, okay.
I'm normally never anybody's favorite person.
It's
I like
true.
that.
I've checked. It's true. I've checked.
What the fuck happened?
All right, guys. So once you're in,
Playing Sea of Thieves with you, she loves that.
Oh, it's always fun.
then it's
Yeah.
difficult to get in. Oh yeah, password. Password's in my Discord.
Yep.
Under
Oh,
tabletop.
however will I figure it out?
No, not you.
Yes.
I mean Pickle Rick or
Oh.
Mac. But anyway,
He's at a loss for words at this point.
Yeah.
Restart
okay. So
Discord?
you
I don't
two.
know.
Okay, I don't know. Bob always
Working fine,
is
and
waiting,
now it's
but
not. Nothing fucking changed. Fucking Discord.
what are you doing?
Oh.
Discord is garbage. We know this.
I like Discord.
It's garbage.
Garbage.
Do I need
Alright,
to send
so-
it to you and elevate?
What you have to do is you have to pick your class and race out of the roll deck,
Yes.
and then
Choose.
2 item cards, randomly 2
Okay.
item cards.
Getting audio
How do I-
from everywhere
how do-
else in my machine.
How many cards do I pick from the roll
What the
cards?
fuck?
Just
Your,
one?
your race and your
Race
class.
and class. That would be.
Fine.
And
Let's
then out of the
search it,
skill
Junkie.
cards, choose your class. Oh, get your class.
Perfectly selected.
Do a search, Junkie. Just right click and
Just
search.
right click and search.
Yeah.
Perks.
Wait.
What are
Then you
doing?
can just look at them.
Well,
Because
I
you get
just-
to
I
pick.
want-
I hear audio from
I want
every
randoms.
other
I want a random selection.
thing on my machine,
Oh, boy.
but I don't hear you
How
guys.
do I? Okay.
You don't hear
What the
us?
fuck?
How are you not hearing? Oh my god.
Like
Right
nothing
click-
changed. I was in the middle of talking to you guys and nothing changed, and you're just gone.
Restart.
Search.
I don't know what to say about this. I'm just gonna reboot my shitty computer.
Oh,
It's gonna be a
I feel
fun
sorry.
time, gentlemen. And
I
Junkie.
feel sorry for him because yeah, we're techies. He's such a techie too, and it's like he has the worst luck. Oh my god. Okay, so he's here. What am I doing, Mac? Yes, I know he overslept again. Damn it.
Can't go wrong with a berserker.
Yes, it's the curse of the IT. I know. Trust me, I know. Okay,
You don't
let
think
me
you
see
could go
this.
wrong with a berserker?
Yeah, it'd be interesting.
Oh, a pugilist. I was actually learning about this.
What exactly? It's okay. I am not. Yeah. What exactly is that?
You punch people with your
Yeah.
fists.
A monk.
I like punching people.
As opposed to a fighter, it's like wait, what's this?
Well-
there has to be a distinctive difference now between
Yes.
that and the.
A
And
pugilist
Why?
will only
it's a
use.
different kind of technique, yeah.
Oh, so he's like a boxer.
He's a boxer, yeah. He will only use.
Pretty
Oh.
much. Yeah.
He
Although
might
I would
wear
say
some
I would
gloves or something.
I would say that their technique wouldn't be boxing.
Well,
I would say it's like a kind of. I would compare it to like some sort of martial art, except
I wouldn't,
for poor people.
because your martial arts would be your ninjas, and because I think there's
Not
one in there.
necessarily, because like there's some things that are still technically a martial art.
Yeah, your kung fu master, your gangster of love. Any of those.
Parties.
Okay, so I pick a class, and then what else do I pick?
Race.
Race.
See, I'm a dwarven fighter.
No. I need.
How do I inspect this?
Hold Alt to make it bigger. Is that what you want to do?
Yeah. Okay.
I am the master of metals.
What
See?
is shit? Push to talk.
That's where I was going
What
with
is
that.
the?
Gangster of love, master of metals.
Game audio has been going for a few movies. Then randomly. Oh.
Is werewolf a race? Does that count?
Sure, why not?
If
Yeah.
it's there, then yes.
Werewolf
No,
is
no,
a
it's
race.
it's an attribute. It's an attribute.
It's
It's
wait,
what?
under
Humans
roll.
are race.
Yeah, this is a roll card.
Interesting.
Fighter?
Huh.
I hardly know
So
her.
so you get you could pick. You
Oh,
have
God, I am-
attributes,
I'm
roll,
doing the laptop thing.
race, I think.
Oh, I am so sorry for. Oh, I'm so
Physical
sorry
class,
for this guy.
racial
He's
attribute.
switching to his laptop instead of his real desktop because of the audio issue. Oh my
No,
god.
Rick.
Yeah.
Damn it, Rick.
We didn't see that with Rick and Morty.
Okay, that's that. That's that. Okay. Oh, what did you do?
Hey, you just need. a
Yes,
board to
honey.
know
What do you
you're
want,
being
honey? Give. Oh, okay. Yes, I will give mom and dad my love. Your love. Okay.
What was that, boss?
Not that kind.
Mahula just needs a Morty on his team now, right?
For real.
Oh no, trust me. Trust me. He is a Morty, except in a better mood, in a lot better mood.
So then who's Rick? If Rick is
I mean,
Morty,
not
then
Morty.
who's
No,
Morty?
not Morty.
Morty
Sorry,
would
not
be
Morty.
Rick.
No, he really is a Rick. Sorry,
Would be-
the opposite.
Okay.
He's a happy Rick. Let's put it that way. He's a happy Rick. So yeah, we do need a Morty.
I'm so confused.
We do need a Morty. I
Walmart
confused them for
buy
a second.
him Marty.
Hey, you guys just flip back. What the fuck is wrong with my computer,
I
man?
don't know,
You guys are like 5 times louder now too.
dude. You have like the worst luck in the past goddamn month. Swear to God.
It's been bad.
I know.
I'm done with this computer, dude. As soon as I broke down and I ordered the eGPU
Yeah.
container,
Yeah.
as soon as that arrives, I'm ripping my 1080 out of this old machine and I'm turning it into a server. I'm done with it.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
so tired of
yeah.
shit.
Just do the damn thing.
It's just done,
can't,
dude.
I can't convince you to go bare bones. Yes, so buy the damn box. Go ahead. It makes sense.
Are you
It
giving
does
me a
make
gift,
sense.
junkie? Is that what it was?
No, this is mine.
So who gave me a gift? Cat.
No, I
Somebody
didn't.
gave
I
me a
didn't.
gift.
I was mousing over it.
Junkie, is this not you? A
Oh
pugilist?
no, that is me. I put it in the wrong
Told
spot.
you.
Gimme.
Go taco.
Why are you taking my stuff? How rude.
She's giving me gifts and then she's taking
Okay,
it back like
so-
it's my fault. What happened?
Okay, so you got the what? You got
Okay,
the
so
pugilist.
Yeah, and
Yeah, human
I got
pugilist.
those.
Okay,
too.
so. Okay, so
Or a
let's see,
pugilist
what it says
human.
here. Pugilist. Is there? Wait a minute. There's no.
I thought that was somebody who would write a story.
Why is there
that
no
somebody else wrote?
pugilist? Is
That's
there
not a
It's
pugilist.
like-
It's a plagiarist.
Ah,
There it is,
Sorry.
pugilist.
There.
Yes, I'm
then
human.
you have to be a pugilist afterwards to defend.
Not a
it. I got it. I
Zognoid.
got it.
Pickle Rick is green. Nice. All right. So, Mac, go ahead and choose your out of the roll cards. Choose your race and class, and then out of the skill cards, get the equivalent class card. So it gives you your.
Junkie, you
attacks
also
and
get
stuff.
2 item cards, random item cards.
Oh yeah, to grab 2
Okay.
random item cards
Okay.
because we're coming from another.
How do I shuffle? I'm gonna shuffle.
Yeah, how do we?
R.
R.
Or right click and shuffle.
How am I meant to? Are we meant to look through the cards then?
Yes.
Yeah, right
I-
click on the deck and then hit search.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the only ones you're not supposed to is the adversary. Whatever. Actually, I should take that.
Oh, I lost one. Where is it? Oh. It fell through.
Never a dull moment, good.
Potion of specific circumstances.
What? The
Huh?
hell is that?
Oh my. Oh my.
It's a consumable item. Hopefully, this
Wow.
all lines up.
What?
You have-
Oh,
You
If
have
you are
acquired a
fighting a
potion of
mysterious
verification.
reaper at the crossroads of fate with at least one orc nearby, this potion will let you do some serious stuff.
What?
what?
If
The odds
everything
are
lines up specifically as described above, you can break any rule or do anything you want. Oh my god!
That's very specific.
That's beautiful. I love it. I will
very-
never be able to use
You
it.
are fighting a mysterious reaper at the crossroads of fate. So you have to have
And an orc nearby.
you have to
And an
have
orc has to
2
be there.
adversaries in the same location.
Uh huh.
Wow.
So this was one for you, Cap. Do you know what Fizbin is? Does
Fizbin,
anybody on
yes. Yes, Fizbin.
What's a
Does
fizbin?
anybody else know what
Fizbin.
Fizbin is?
No.
Is that the thing you put on your wrist and then
No.
it tracks how you
Sometimes.
run?
No,
It-
it's a card game.
Depends. Fizbin sometimes. you put
Oh,
on your
yeah.
wrist.
That's the one where the rules are different on Tuesday, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
What?
that's
Yeah,
what that
yeah.
sounds like. That sounds like a
What?
Fizbin to
The
me.
rules
No,
are
the
different on
Fizbin.
rules are
Tuesday.
different. Royal Fizbin, the rules are different on Tuesday.
Rules are different on Tuesday. And I
Guys
happen
are
to actually-
not good
win
enough
that.
Trekkie fans.
Yes, I actually beat one, Captain. I got a Royal Fizbin
Oh my
on
God.
because we were
That's
playing
impressive.
specifically on Tuesday. See if that can happen.
Trekkie fan?
I've never
Oh,
got
is
anyone
it
to play with me on Tuesday.
Is it a Star Trek
Specific-
thing?
Yes.
Oh my God,
Yeah,
junkie.
okay.
And
Woman.
I think what we got to do is we got to get really drunk,
don't you dare
On
say the
Monday
force be
night.
with you.
and
I'm not
then
even saying
like
that.
11:30
That's
kick
from
the game off.
Battlestar Galactica.
Yeah,
Why would I say that?
Oh God, that fucking hurts. That's
So,
just
Kevin,
Yeah,
part of my
I think
soul.
I think Star Trek's the one where the captain says hyperspeed to warp space, right?
Yes,
Yep.
exactly, junkie. Sometimes, especially on
Into the
Tuesdays.
warp.
How many attributes do we need, man?
What? Oh, I
Do we
was
get
gonna-
attributes?
Oh my god. Glad I got
Because
that
if we
roll out
do
of the
get
way.
attributes, I want that. I want that. This is mine if I
Junkie,
want that.
junkie,
I want
It-
I want
it-
that.
it- she
Actually,
doesn't
that
know
would be
you.
good for a pugilist.
Right?
It's
If she
mine.
only uses her hands, that would be good.
You picked human though.
Yeah.
And
A
then
human
when it comes out,
werewolf.
She's a werewolf.
Yeah, human werewolf. I mean, she morphs.
It's an attribute. It's not a race.
Oh,
These aren't Worgen, Cap.
it's. Oh, see, you lost everybody there. Nobody
Ah.
understood that.
Boo! You all suck.
Yeah, I suck.
Yeah, yes, we do.
No,
Okay, so
you're
human
not supposed to
taker,
agree
okay,
with
huh?
me. You're supposed to fight back. No,
You-
I
Yeah.
don't like
you want
that.
an attribute, get an attribute. This is all about the story and the
Yay.
adventure. This is really quick. This is
So
going to be
are-
kind of quick.
Are you assigning attributes then?
No, just it's either do it random or get it, whatever. I don't care.
Just the one attribute?
Just do one attribute.
Okay, I'm a werewolf.
If you want another one, what were the other ones? Treacherous and all these other things.
Treacherous. I am dastardly.
Oh God.
I'm still waiting.
How many attributes do we need?
Just the one.
Just the one.
Okay. Take a look at what I got, Manny.
That is so you. That is so you. Take it.
What do you get? What do you get? Ah. Damn.
So
Straight up.
you.
Straight up, bro. Straight
Fuck
up.
you guys.
That's so you. I know. I know. All right. Was it treacherous? Legendary.
Oh man, but it goes.
guess
It takes
Oh,
takes
wait.
your health down by 60, so you get like what, 25 health points?
The werewolf does?
No.
Jerk.
Oh.
It does take your health down 60. Oh my god.
Significantly.
Wow.
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 Actually, oh wow, yeah, that's true. I didn't even notice that. Huh? So I've got fucking
No, take
15
the
health,
25.
take the
25
other
health.
one.
Yeah.
Take the
Well,
other
did you
one.
wait?
You're
So
treacherous.
well, hold
Take
on. But
treacherous.
if you haven't picked a
That's
race
true.
yet, so maybe you should pick a race and then see if it adds up enough to justify jerk.
But jerk is so hilarious. All right, let's read treacherous.
The treacherous jerk.
Your allegiance falls with whoever is currently the most powerful and promises you the most stuff. Oh,
That sounds like you.
it does.
Sounds like me.
At any time, you can betray your current party to join the other side.
Oh god. that is
Rejoining
so
your
Oh,
party
weird.
as
afterwards
long
will
as you
prove
have
to
a-
be quite difficult.
Yeah.
Oh, that's even better than jerk. Hold on.
There's one. Is that treacherous? There's one over here that's like you
Power
can
up
switch
underscore
whenever you
V's
want. You
said,
can switch to the other
"What are
side
you
if you need
guys
to,
playing?"
as long as you're monologuing about your amazing switch.
Ah,
Oh good lord.
This is what's called Deck Quest Power Up. It's
Oh.
a adventure dungeon crawling game, but with cards.
Yeah, I mean, there's no character sheets. I mean, anything that's character sheets and all that stuff that would be in the cards. And then if it's not in the
Power
cards,
up
then it's
underscore
of course
B's
to the discretion
said,
of the
"Interesting."
DM / everybody else.
where are the races?
There should be there in the roll cards. I mean, if they've already been taken, then they're taken. They only put one of each, and we can just copy the card.
What variety of races are there? I must be in this. Oh, here we go. Here we go. There's
Races. There's
Yeah.
an elf. There's a demon.
that.
There's an
Ooh,
orc
demon.
somewhere.
Oh yeah, you could be the
Yeah,
orc.
okay, there you go. Well,
Blood
what
of
did
the
you need? You needed an
demon.
orc?
Yeah. You want me to pull that one out?
It's even death itself.
Can you
Okay,
be
someone
your
has
own
to be
orc?
the orc. Someone
I
has
am
to be
my
the
own orc.
Oh, God.
All right, where's the orc?
Fine,
I'll take the orc.
Someone pull the orc. Someone pull the orc for her.
I'm trying to
take
pull
the
the orc. It's not working. Give
I
me
thought
the
you were a
orc.
dwarf.
No, I'm trying to pull it out for him.
Excuse me.
That's what she said.
This game just got a whole lot more interesting.
Well, I told you, yes. I mean, today this is a no holds barred session. Well,
Huh?
this is a.
How do you pull
Oh,
out
I
the
forgot to do. Oh, I gotta
card?
redo my stream name. No,
Line
this
it
is
up,
18
woman.
plus,
Line
18
it up
plus.
before you put it in.
Oh, that's
No,
me.
I'm trying to pull this card out.
I-
So, Captain, you should know that by now then.
25 years of marriage, I never learned that.
Got it.
Okay,
Spin it
changing
the other way,
that,
Captain. The other way.
that.
I gotta
Other
spin it
left.
this way.
And the top,
Yes.
and then I press it down, like release.
There.
And that
Your
didn't really
other
do it.
left.
See?
Oh yeah, no, what the heck?
I think it's going on because people are searching. It doesn't.
Oh,
screwy.
maybe,
Oh,
maybe,
okay,
maybe,
okay,
maybe.
okay.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
how do
yeah,
I?
yeah.
How do
It
I
won't
let
let
me
you
get out of
add
It
there?
locks the
cards.
physical deck.
Yeah.
Well, where's the orc? Oh, here, I'll type it in.
I don't think you
OR.
can pull it. I don't think you can pull it out with the search. Somebody's searching. Because
Yeah, you can,
I tried to
should
pull
be
it
able
out
to.
too.
You can pull it out from the search.
Well, I tried to pull it from the search, but it didn't do it.
Yeah.
Mm.
All right, I'm a treacherous demon tinkerer.
All right.
This is an interesting combination.
Wait a minute, what?
There might
If
be
you would
better classes.
Die from an attack, you instead gain 10. Oh, wait, but you can use the skill once per battle, so you're basically immortal.
Yeah.
As long as you don't die twice.
And I can join the enemy team.
This will be interesting.
And I can
especially-
make bombs.
This will be interesting, especially with the scenario I have. Oh, good lord. Oh yeah, so yeah, Mac, yeah, you'll laugh at my scenario once I describe it because you'll be like, hey, it's home.
That sounds nice. I like home.
Home is where the heart is.
All right. Well, when somebody else is searching, you can't pull or do anything in the
Oh.
deck. Yeah.
Correct.
Okay.
I'm waiting.
Why do you? Yeah, you're waiting for tables. Why are you waiting for table scraps?
Because
back,
I want
boss.
it to be, I want to be restrictive. And it's still the wizard and the mage and all these clowns are still there. The alchemist, the wizard,
Yeah,
the mage,
which
they're
you
still
usually
there.
take anyway.
Which I usually take anyway. You guys suck. I'm being repressed.
Help, help, I'm being repressed.
See, I don't have any of those. I've got.
Help, you're being depressed.
I fart in your
Being
general direction.
repressed.
I
should
know.
have got some late for
I've
it,
got. I
guess.
fart in your general direction. I got icky, and the monk chat.
Wait, what?
What?
Chant. The monk chant.
That makes more sense.
Why
I
do
said
this
check.
other attack?
Requiem song?
Yes.
Wait, what?
Oh wow, really?
Yep.
I can't
Oh,
hear
and then
it though. This sucks.
No, you can't hear. Well, if you ever listen to my stream, and then I got the flesh wound.
Oh.
You know, and then the coconut traveling coconut horse.
What's up, Bilbetto?
Oh, bring out your
What's
dead.
up,
I got
Bill?
that one too.
Oh, man, have you guys seen
Bilbetto?
Night?
You gotta get in here if you have
I'll
tables.
bite your legs off. That's
Right.
fucking great.
Or at least, yeah.
I'll
or at
do
least
you
we can
fast.
redo this scenario.
What's up, Bill?
Yep, that. Welcome up, power up.
Power Up is here
We
too
got
as well.
Zan.
What's up, bro?
Of course, usual priest,
The usual suspects.
the usual suspects. Thank you for joining, everybody. But
Hmm? Nani?
Are we meant to get alignment attributes as well?
not necessarily.
Power
That's
up
kinda
underscore
random.
V's said,
But
yep, that is
just
me.
because you're kind of the way you're demon and everything, and the way your alignment's already there. That's considered neutral.
I
so
mean,
whatever.
I found
You're like chaotic
extra
neutral.
alignment. Check this out.
Yeah, I know.
It's
Great.
great. Gives me more health too.
Extra alignment. What the heck? Pure evil.
Well, he's a demon.
Whatever. I know.
I mean, it does make sense.
Yeah, but then then that means I don't know.
Are we
whatever.
supposed
Anyway,
to pick alignment?
No, you don't have to.
No, we're not
You
supposed
can
to
if
pick
you
alignment?
want. It
Well,
doesn't
I mean,
matter. It literally does not matter. But if you're doing that with all the extra health and everything, that's good because I did not water down the adversary deck.
Okay.
Okay. Then.
So that's fine.
All right.
Yeah.
But
So,
we got a holy balls.
All right,
so
you
as
got to
soon
get
as
out of the
guys are-
search, Rick. So
Yeah,
we
as soon
can
as
get
you
into
get out of
it.
the search,
sorry.
then Bob can finish up, and then
Yeah.
we can start the scenario.
I am out.
Oh, and
Go ahead, Bob.
Take 2
Give me
random
an
item
orc.
cards.
How many?
No, I mean,
Oh.
Rick, Mac, go ahead and take 2 random item cards.
Yeah.
Yeah, on the top there, yep. Because we technically finished up another adventure, and this is starting a new one. Or, shall we say, in the middle.
There's no orcs, Cap.
Yeah, there is. I
was!
searched it.
There is.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
It's
Sorry.
ORC.
Do we get to look at them?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yes.
It's totally
Yeah,
yours.
yeah.
There you go, Cap.
Okay.
Good to go on that one.
Thank you.
So what does Bob become? A wild mage cleric?
Wild mage!
A warlock? A druid? A pally? I mean, generic.
Actually, let me ask you, I didn't look at the cards.
Rogue?
Mm.
Yeah, rogue. Ranger.
I usually go rogue if I get a chance.
Don't want to be cleric. Although do we have a healer? We don't.
No.
You're always healer.
I do not have a healer.
You were always yeah.
I
Well,
was
here's a
gonna
question.
do it,
If I
but I
heal,
thought
if I heal Rick, does that damage him?
No.
I don't
Unless it's
think
unless it's
so.
holy magic.
Yeah, I'm not gonna like holy magic.
Yeah. It's not. Yeah. Only if it's holy magic.
But all
Well,
his
like-
spells are holy. That's where he gets his magic source from. Is
Oh, then
Okay, I'm
yeah,
being
you can't heal
technical.
him.
I'm being
Y'all
technical now.
paladins, fuck off.
Yeah, that's what I'm
So
saying.
okay. Yeah, then no.
Yeah, no.
He'll
Let's
have to
not-
fend
let's
for
not
himself.
cause, I don't want to be a dick either. I don't want to
Oh wait a minute.
cause
Dang it.
strife.
clean, green, and unclean.
There is literally a card called Jerk. Feel free to be a dick.
Tools.
Ideal. What do I become? What have I become, Mahula?
Okay, that's right. One.
My Swedish friend.
All right. Health counters. There you go.
Nope.
this is-
All right.
Calculate your health.
You can calculate my health for me. Where is the health calculator?
It's the I don't know how the heck do I pick this thing up? It's this thing.
Right click on it. It might be locked.
Oh, okay. I see it.
Toggle. And it's not locked. Okay, there we go. Not calculated, but your health. So yeah, health counter. Keep it easy. God, it takes just forever just to set up.
Okay, fine.
All right.
I'm back. Did we die?
Yes, we're dead.
Calculate your health.
Okay,
Power up
okay.
underscore B's said
Let's see.
Fats DND.
Yep. More or less. Except
Yeah,
these are
exactly. D&D.
it's D&D, but these are funnier.
Mm-hmm.
I'm more
Fighter,
into-
I hardly know her.
And pugilist is 40,
Druidic bow, not made from real druids.
which is a shame.
Short bow, nothing personal, kid.
It's
God
60,000.
damn it.
Wow.
Power up underscore B's said LOL.
Okay, so just to remind everybody that's on the stream, and I know some of us have kids, but yes, just in case, this is an
This is
This
an
will
adult
be-
game.
no, not completely adult, but yes, there will be. This is at least
Oh, wait.
PG-13.
Junkie's here.
These-
This is adult.
What? What? Why do I bring up the rating?
She's like the nastiest person.
This is
This is the
slander.
truth. This is the
Lies.
truth.
Lies.
Love this. Love this.
Slander.
Thank you, Junkie.
Illegal. I'm going to sue you. Defamation of character.
Defamation.
If you've
Junkie.
ever seen her play Among Us, you will understand.
She's
I don't-
always sus.
Oh.
Always sus.
No, that
Oh.
okay. I see how it is. You're just bullying me. This is how it is.
So this is gonna be fun.
Yeah.
Between Rick and I,
Of course, there you go.
because I'm a Templar and a pious.
Yeah, I'm not okay with that.
Wait, what's a
I'm pious. I got even more holy than holy.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, yeah. So, Rick, yeah, you did not watch the second Gamers movie. You have to watch that second Gamers movie, Rising Darkness.
Oh yeah, the first one was
Because-
good. I enjoyed it.
Oh, trust me, the second one's better. And yeah, this is the same. This is definitely the same scenario as Rising Darkness.
Oh, Bub, you don't have a race.
Then he's default human. He can be default human.
Oh, okay.
He's default.
He's defaulted.
This is
De
a cool.
facto?
This is a cool room background. I like this.
Yeah.
I haven't
Cozy.
even seen it.
It's a tower.
Oh, cool.
There's two stairs. I thought there was two.
Yeah, this
Waiting
there's
for
two
our
stairs.
to arrive.
Yeah, this whole room is part of the DLC.
Yeah.
While we're waiting for the prince to arrive and rescue us from this tower, we're just gonna play D&D.
That's
I
a
mean,
good
what
one.
else are we gonna do?
Are we, Bob, are you done?
Get out of there. Holy shit. How
Templar,
about this?
pious. Elixir of
Harry?
Panacea. Panacea.
Elixir of penicillin? What?
I'm
Yeah.
the smallest
Ew.
Templar Knight on the planet.
Yeah, that's
He's a
true.
fairy.
Okay,
Yep.
fine. Oh my god.
Junkie.
Hmm?
Junkie.
Hmm?
Yeah. You know I
What
love
you
you,
talking
right?
about? I love you
Right?
too. I don't.
Okay. All
I
right.
don't
Cool.
know about.
As long as we're on the same page. Yup. So how do I calculate my health?
You add up.
Add 'em
Add
up.
up all the HPs
Yeah,
on
on
your
the bottom
cards.
there's a whole bunch
Add
of.
or subtract.
Oh my word! Templar gets you 95 health.
Yep.
That is insane.
But
Yeah,
is
it's
that?
like
I don't know. Should I cut that in half because I'm a small dude or no?
so.
No.
Yeah, so you're basically Jason Momoa, but in fairy size.
You know what?
Wow.
I'm
There's
the
this little
tooth fairy.
strip that flips a tree and it cuts in half.
I'm the tooth fairy when The Rock was the tooth fairy.
Yes, there you
I
go.
love
That's
that
it.
movie. Okay, that's the exact image I'm gonna have for you now. You're just human-sized fairy, the size of rock. You're basically the Rock with fairy wings.
It's fucking awesome.
All right.
Oh god.
So we're basically ready. So let's start the scenario.
Ooh,
So-
this is not my chicken. Ew.
What? I thought
Power
you were
up
chicken.
underscore
Huh?
bees. Said
Um,
Amazi.
I picked up somebody else's chicken from the fridge, and it.
Oh, I was gonna say if you picked up someone else's chicken, I'm like what?
I wasn't
All
going to
right.
say anything. I was just going, you know what? I'm just going to leave her alone.
Pobrecita.
Anyway,
Anyway, all right. So, okay,
I'm the
so
tank, apparently.
okay, so I am I am going to be part of your party, but then at the same time with this story, I'm not going to be active. So, the five of us have already been adventuring together. We just finished up, I don't know, another encounter. We are traveling along to where we need to go, and so we come up to a town that was not originally on the maps or towards anyone's knowledge. And entering said town with no signs seems like a normal village that you see from the outside, except for the fact that you see a giant building, mansion in the center of this townish village, almost pagoda style. And you notice that as you're walking through inside town, the town is basically abandoned, but the town is not in shambles. And you see some activity and you hear some noise from the large building itself. So you head towards it, and as you get closer, you notice that it seems like it could be the town inn / city hall, but you don't know exactly yet. And as you come closer to it, the sign out says it is called the Unquenched Wench.
unquenched winch.
It's the- okay, so I'm making some terms up because it's referencing something else.
Yeah.
But then you won't understand it until much later.
I say kill them all.
Oh my
So-
word! Why?
Because I'm an orc fighter and I'm really quick.
Oh,
Orc
I like
fighter.
killing.
So,
I'm a speed demon.
oh jeez, that's loud.
No,
You
he
got
needs
it.
to
Fight
So-
I'm an actual demon, motherfucker. Let's kill
So
some
you-
people.
So you go inside. As you go inside, you see the hustle and bustle of anything and everything that your mind has absorbed throughout your whole life. As you go in, you can see that there is patronage, people, peasants, visitors in this, where that it is a large hall, many tables for people to sit down, relax, eat. There is a large bar on one wall with a bartender, of course, servants, drink wenches running around. On another side of the large hall, you see tables where people are gambling. You see noise and money being thrown around, the occasional yell of people hitting jackpots or people losing their money. At the same time, you see servants running around with orders of food and beer and everything else. And you also notice that throughout the walls of the hall are doors for the inn. So these are, of course, rooms where that the patronage can stay at the inn. People running around and you notice that looks fairly normal, and that you see that almost every type of person is in here. As you are taking it all in and approaching a table to sit down, one of the servants comes up to you and says, "Welcome to the Unquenched Wench. We're here for your pleasure." And then he
Nice.
goes, quite literally. "So, can I take your order while we wait for your personal assistant to arrive?" So you guys basically order food and everything else, and and then the waiter or servant says, "Well, you know what? If there's anything else that you want specifically for food and everything, you guys can go ahead and order it because our staff is very skilled and we can do almost anything else." Geez, Bob, are we boring you over here?
Yeah, I'm trying to make a picture of my character.
Okay. Anyway, so
Oh, that's what you're doing. I'm gonna zoom out.
So everyone on the table basically orders anything and everything they can think of as their favorite food and meal. And the waiter says, "Yep, we can go ahead and do that, and I'll be back with your order as soon as we can."
Waiter has
And then
virgin blood, really?
Hmm?
The waiter has virgin blood?
Well, anything you
Virgin
want,
blood?
right?
Well, you don't know that. He might.
I mean, you didn't specify what kind of blood. He might be coming back with like donkey blood for all you're aware of.
Exactly.
Then
Still
I'm not
virgin,
paying him
but,
nearly
you
as
know.
much.
Anyway, so what happens here is that next what comes up is behind everybody else, mysteriously and unnoticingly, behind everyone at the table pops up everyone's personal assistant that's hired, and it's custom to this, shall we say, casino resort, as to being a personal assistant while you stay. The tapos. Okay. And
Did he
I
just
go
say
up to
good
mine and I'm like,
tacos?
"Oh, yeah." So I go up to mine. Oh, you ordered tacos? They can make tacos.
They have medieval tacos. I'll take 12.
Medieval tacos.
Medieval tacos.
I need the biggest sandwich they can
What?
They can make no mayo. If there's mayo, I'll kill you.
I like you.
What?
You heard
Anyway,
me?
What's
Yes.
wrong with mayo?
Mayo
Mayo's
is
evil.
okay. Now I want BLT tacos. Anyway,
Right? BLT tacos.
yeah, never had a BLT taco. I love BLT
No.
tacos. Anyway,
That actually sounds pretty good.
so behind me
Bacon
comes up
tacos.
my personal assistant, and with my personal assistant, for some odd reason, mine looks like a cross between, and this is for everyone's entertainment, cross between reference
and a woman?
of Princess Leia in the slave outfit and possibly a porn star.
Oh,
What?
And I'm like,
So just
what?
Princess
I was
Leia,
like,
the
oh
slave
hi.
Yes.
hello there.
This is hi. So
Does she still have the chain leash?
yes.
She needs
Oh,
that
no.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm like, hi, and she's like, hi, my name is Karen. I will be your personal assistant.
Not a Karen. No, I don't want a
Karen,
Karen.
no! Get away!
How may I help you, and how may I make your stay more pleasant? I was like, so what's going on over here? We haven't heard of this place, and we're on to the next major city. I didn't think this place was here. So what's going on? And she's like, oh well, this is the Unquenched Wench. We are thriving little village where that everything actually is free. There is no cost to anything. And I say to her, like, what the hell does that mean? So how do you pay for everything? Well, most of our money comes in from the gambling tables, and everything else is basically donated. Where that everyone that comes through here will usually ends up or would like to contribute to the workings of the Unquenched Wench with their personal interest and skills.
Not me.
So that's why you see it very nice and very clean, and it looks very nice because we've had many artists and painters keep the place clean and tidy and up to date. Where that people who love to cook go ahead and cook. We have warriors and hunters go out and gather anything and everything they can kill, and they bring the meat in, and our chefs will cook up basically whatever you want.
Oh my god.
We actually have
Perfect socialist utopia. I need to get out of here.
So we actually also have a little concert hall for the minstrels, which actually isn't for everybody, but if you want to relax and listen to music, you can go in there. And we also have a very nice fighting arena where that there is also gambling there, where that of course many of our patrons like to go in there and just hone their skills at the same time, gamble and earn money for themselves and for the unquenched wench and everything like that. And for some odd reason, yes, everyone here usually ends up staying most of their lives. They'll stay here and end up in the village, contribute and everything else. Yes, it was all started by a very nice couple. I believe. I've never met them before, but they do end up popping in and out every now and then. They do live here at the top floor of the Unquenched Wench. I believe no one ever dares mention their name, but I believe they said that the family name is something like Slanish, something like that. But everyone seems to be happy, and not too much trouble seems to happen. But at the same time, that's why we have the security, and the security are fighters that pass through and usually end up staying here as well. So, is there anything else that I can do? I was like, yes. I said, yes. Yes. So, okay, so why don't you come with me? I say this. I was like, why don't you come with me? Let's go. Show me around. Why don't you show me to my room? And then can I order some drinks and everything when we're at the room? It's like, yes, I'll get it. It's like, yes, let's go straight to the room right now, please. So, so I go. She basically picks me up by the arm. And basically leads me, and then she gives me the chain. That's around her neck, and then so she's basically pulling me as I'm holding the chain, pulling me by the chain that's collared around her neck, and takes me. As you can see, she's taking me towards the stairs that goes up to at least the second floor, to what would be my room.
Wait, is this just a Mahula?
My guy's just. I was about to say, my guy's just role playing with himself.
Hold on.
Is this like
I'm
a
hanging out.
Mahula?
So from here,
I'll take some tacos, yo.
Anything
BSD
further, I'm going to
fantasy
ban you
thing.
from your own server.
I have to set up. I'm setting up the scenario.
Big setup.
So from here, do you guys have a conversation? What are you doing? What are you doing at the table?
I'm with Captain. Kill them all.
As the waiters come in with, as the waiters are coming in with your orders.
So, guys, I'm immediately suspicious of a casino that donates anything except drinks to get people more drunk so they lose more money at the tables.
Yeah.
What the fuck's actually going on here?
Well, I told you, I fashion is kind of around Vegas. Kind of.
I was gonna say, is there Lady Gaga playing in the background and lotus flowers around something?
Is there an Elvis impersonator? Is my servant Elvis?
I want a romance.
Well,
Enjoying Mahula's character in some BSDM.
You did notice one of the minstrels. You did notice one of the minstrels pass by with very large chops.
Minstrels with large chops.
Chops?
Mutton chops.
Mutton chops.
Mutton chops.
This doesn't happen very often, people, but I agree with the demon. There's something going down here.
All right.
What are you talking about? This place is great. They have sandwiches with no mayo in them.
And tacos.
And tacos. What a elegant delicacy.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead.
And what I assume is virgin donkey blood.
Hey, I made fish tacos the other day, but they just swam away.
Oh my god.
That was too fresh, Captain. You gotta
That
wait
was
a
too
little bit
fresh.
after that.
All right, if someone wants to roll
Even
perception,
sushi's dead, man.
Roll
if
perception.
someone wants to roll perception,
I do it. How do I roll?
Just
How do you do
and
that?
then just let go.
no. So based on what you get will be what I'm going to say next.
Oh,
Oh,
you let
that's
Junkie
good
roll
advice.
because she's always sus.
Yeah, she rolled a 2.
I rolled a 2.
You roll it too. Well, she doesn't really notice anything except for the hustle and bustle and
my
noise in the
sandwich.
background. Okay, who got that?
No,
That's the captain.
I just flipped it. That's the opposite
Oh.
of 2. Do you
Opposite-
Roll
want me
it.
to- Okay, all right.
Oh no, you can right click and roll.
You can right click and roll. Ah,
What's the fun in that?
Okay,
Yeah,
15.
15.
Vincent.
Okay, so,
And
so
you throw it on people.
let's see, 15 is not okay.
The orc
16,
notices
so,
shit.
okay, so what you
That's
notice,
messed up.
so what you notice next is you turn around because you're hearing other patrons just enjoying their food, right? And what you're seeing here is that you're seeing that there's a whole table over there, about 40 feet behind you. There's a bunch of people just devouring food left and right on the table, where that you're seeing bones and blood and everything just flying off of the table.
That's concerning.
And then what you're
Just a
doing,
flesh wound.
and then what you're also noticing finally is that, wait a minute, they're not sitting down at the table. Wait a minute, those people are actually eating the other people sitting down at the table.
Take us this long to notice that people are eating people.
I said from the very beginning, kill them all.
He did. I
did.
can confirm that.
Can we fight them all though? Is that something that is possible without dying?
All right, not
Probably
to
not.
not to be a cheater, but we
Be
can
a
see
little bit more
Mahula's
subtle,
hand.
says the demon.
No. Those are don't go by the names. Those are kind of like templates.
We
just
can
to
still
start.
see them; they're all undead.
Well,
And now you got zombies eating people.
Oh,
We don't know if they're zombie. We just see that they're eating people, Captain.
Who else eats people?
Every other monster.
Democrats.
Small churches.
Zombies.
I mean, if we're
Politicians.
honest, demons also eat people. Just
okay,
heads
so
up.
don't forget
Build a
that.
bridge out of it.
So as your food comes out, and you notice this also, so everyone still does, if not already have their own personal assistant, type of waiter, waitress, waiting to wait on you hand and foot, basically.
They're fattening us up.
Wait. I say,
Yeah.
since I'm pious, I say, guys, I know we're hungry, but we might not want to eat the food. Something fishy going on here, and it's not the captain's tacos.
I may not want to eat the food, but I think this counts as a location, so I want some item cards. Yeah.
Well, you don't have any item cards. Okay, so
Well, no, I do. Material Hunter. Look at my Tinker card.
What do you have there?
Material Hunter.
Once per location, you can drop
You
5.
five. Oh my god.
What?
Oh, yeah.
Item cards you may keep. Wait, what? 5 items keep that are any. Oh, material items.
Yeah.
Oh, it's for crafting. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's for crafting. So that would be the deck that's in front of me. This is not technically a location yet, but
I mean,
yeah,
it's a place we're at. It's a building
so-
that you've
I would say it's a
carefully
location.
described.
all right. So go ahead and I'll give you a 50-50 roll. Roll for it.
All right.
Give me an upper number, and then you can do it.
An upper number.
Yeah, upper half. 14. All right, go ahead, pull.
All right.
Bull.
Okay, flip them all at once. There we go. They're all backwards.
No, just put your mouse over it and hit Alt.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So what did he get?
So I got
cherries? Cherries.
platinum ingots, water,
Opals.
deadly nightshade, cherries, and opals.
Opals.
Yeah.
What did
so
my
you can
thing
see what
say I
they
was allowed to
contribute
pick?
to.
You
On
may
the bottom,
keep
you can
any
see
that
what
are
they contribute to.
material items. These are all material items, so these are all mine.
Yeah. So for you, let's see. So for you, you are a tinker. So
Yep, they're all material items.
I've got cheese.
So, Mahula, I got a question for you.
yes.
Since I'm a Templar and I get special damage to evil things, right? Does that mean
Yeah.
I can sense anything that's evil
Yeah,
other than my
wouldn't-
boy Rick?
Wouldn't he instantly know that these guys are undead?
Adversary
evil,
is deemed
anything.
evil. This requires 2 turns.
I deem evil, though. It doesn't say if I'm specially, right?
Wait. Say that. Okay.
I deem evil. So I can deem
this is for an
evil like it's
adversary.
smite her.
Adversary you deem evil. This requires. Okay. So I will give you this. Okay, so since it says that, okay, so you do not deem those guys being evil, but you do deem that this location is evil. You do now deem that this location is evil, but then those specific zombies that you see are not evil.
They're not evil?
He said the zombie word. See?
Well, that's what you said. This is what you guys said. The people eating other people.
Yeah.
The people eating other people are not
The walkers.
evil.
The walkers.
Place is so we are in Hotel California, is what you're telling me.
California, what a lovely place. So, okay, guys, yo, I smell something weird. Like, I really
Captain
feel this
Wiki!
place, other than Rick. is really evil.
Wait, I have an idea. We can order anything we want, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Food wise.
What do you
What about
want? Like a gallon of
drink-wise?
mayo?
Oh,
Food-wise,
So, like-
the zombies in mayo.
Could we get, like, just as many bottles of whiskey as you could fit on this table?
ooh, I like the sound of this.
Yeah.
Okay, so I asked them to order all that.
Let's
Okay.
do all the
Okay.
drinks
Some of that
that
And then-
you wanna do.
And then I cough, make the other personal assistants disappear just for a minute.
Yes, because they're all getting the whiskey.
Okay, they're all doing it. Okay, boys,
They're all doing it.
grab a
you ask them
everybody
to all do
grab-
it, and yeah, they're all doing it.
everybody grab cloth, and you know what to do. Do
Okay.
the old Florida boy special.
Wait, we talking about Florida, man?
I'm talking about Florida
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
cool.
see where we're going with this.
Okay,
I'm sorry.
so
We take-
I do not know
Go.
this, and for the sake of the stream and recording, explain Florida man.
Putting a rag
Making
in the top of a
Molotov
bottle.
Molotov
Oh, I thought you meant something else.
We're making
I thought you
Molotov
meant
cocktails, yo.
I thought you
Florida
meant
man
something else.
extreme, extra spicy.
Go. Extra spicy.
I love Florida, man. They get you out of
All right.
conditions. So yeah, I'm taking
This
up
is
small,
zombie whiskey.
cutting up small
Otherwise known as
pieces
the
of
Gainesville
cloth. To,
Yeah. I also start to cut up a little pieces of like
Yeah, I'm
the lower
just
part
chopping
of
up the tablecloth, man.
Yep.
tablecloth.
We're just taking up small ones. I'm putting them on my lap, making a nice little lump of
Cloth.
strips of material. Yes, swaths of cloth.
And I'm practicing my like when I snap my fingers, I get like a small spark. So I'm practicing.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. That's what we're doing. Discreet. 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 We know what we're doing. That stuff, you know.
This is
Getting ready to
crack.
get crunk, man. You know.
Yeah, get crunked up, junk.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to eat lawfully good, and I'm making cocktails. Cocktails is excellent.
Yeah.
I'm not
Cocktail
talking to anybody.
mocktails.
You're in an evil building, so that makes
Yeah,
sense.
this is for the
Everybody
greater
evil.
good.
Yeah,
I don't know
Later,
what you're
boss. Thank
talking
you for
about.
stopping by. Love you.
Later, boss.
Bye, boss.
See you, boss. Like a boss has left the building.
Hi, guys.
Later.
Bye.
He's back.
No, he left.
All right.
Oh,
Okay. So
Okay.
where are you guys at?
I
Are you
missed them
making the
already.
Molotov cocktails?
we're waiting on them
We're
to bring
waiting
the
on whiskey.
Molotov. We're
Okay.
waiting on them to bring the whiskey.
Okay, so they are coming in. They are coming to your table. Literally, each one of them, like cartoon-wise, hugging bottles of whiskey bottles filled with the cap still on, and coming over to your table.
Oh, yeah, I lean over to the Cap. Oh, who's next to me? Cap. Yo, Cap.
What's up?
What about the Mahula? Are we just gonna leave him upstairs and
I
torch the
mean,
place, or
That's kind of his problem.
he's on his own?
Instantly.
That kind of.
Well, he's up there
I-
doing BSDM. He could just burn in hell.
Oh, when the time comes and we start blowing shit up, one of us will go run up there and say,
Okay, cool,
"Mahula,
cool.
scatter,"
At
and
what
then
Point.
I'll try to keep my eyes closed.
I throw
Um,
Junkie up to the top level so she can go and tell Mahula to frickin'. I fly Junkie up to the second level, throw her over into the room. Yo, get this guy out of here.
Wow.
I just have a question. At what point did we think Junkie was the right person to come up with the idea to solve this situation?
I'm more surprised that this actually might work, and
No one
none of
stopped
you
her.
are even complimenting me.
This is
I
one
like
Captain.
the idea.
Captain, this is what happened.
Rick.
Wait. Hold on, Junkie. Let me explain.
Okay.
For the captain and for the chat. When you live in Florida, you run into these situations a lot.
Oh,
So we're deferring to her experience of being a Floridian in order to get us out of this situation. I concur.
See, no.
That
there
we gotta get her out. We have to
Right
make
there.
her the leader in this situation.
I
You know,
used
I'm
to
not
have
even
a roommate that lived in Florida, and I've seen this happen before. This
Yeah,
is,
I was
that's why
about
just
to
do
say
it.
I'm not even joking. We were just talking about this with my coworkers the other day about how
Hold on,
people.
Okay, so comment from the Peanut Gallery. Yes, this is definitely a Zan plan there, Junkie. That's a Zan plan right there.
Zan plan. What are you talking? This is all junkie extreme, my dude.
chunky extreme.
But yeah, no, we were
When the
literally
holy
just
man
talking about
says
how
this
people.
is a great idea,
Yeah, right.
you have a problem.
This is the best idea I've ever had. Excuse you.
Boom,
Like-
boom,
It's a
junkie.
good idea, yeah.
Okay, so
Kaboom.
as the personal assistants hosts, personal slaves come by, dropping them off onto your table. A couple of them go ahead and try to start, getting you relaxed and massaging your shoulders and all this stuff.
Mahula,
I don't like that.
As they're
can I sense
massaging
if
me,
the-
I just
the-
start stuffing fabric in the bottles.
well, I'm doing that. Can I check to see if the slaves are evil? Do I get the sense that all the slaves are evil, or just the room is evil?
Okay, so you are sensing that the slaves are not evil,
Quasi.
but you are sensing that, like I said, you are sensing individual. You are vaguely sensing evil individuals, but not the servants, not near
Okay,
you.
so I'm gonna
Not
try to
the
save the servants.
I wouldn't do.
That's what I
I would just not say anything and just make what I need to make.
I'm making what we're gonna make, but I'm just letting you guys know.
Don't
I'm gonna try to
don't
save our
rat on
slaves.
us, you know.
Do what you gotta do. I'm gonna save the slaves because that's what I do.
All right. So I guess we just start slowly.
I'm making
um,
bottles. Hey,
making
can I
the
have her help
bottles.
me, Mahula?
So on the table in front of us, as every time I put the cloth on top of the bottle, I'm like getting it nice and soaked up, and then interlacing it over all the other ones, so that when it's done, we can just light the middle of the table, and the whole thing will fucking go up. Just
Oh, beautiful.
throw the entire table at the crowd.
Let's save a couple of them so that we can spread the fire to other spots too.
Okay, sure, but like I still want to throw the table at the crowd.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So we'll have like 3 bottles each to save to throw at
Yeah.
random spots, and then
Yes.
the rest of the table is just one
I have a
giant bomb.
headache.
It might be a tumor.
Yes.
It's
Call
not
it
a
a
tumor.
boater insurance nightmare.
Yes. So yeah, go ahead, Mahula. We're stuffing bottles. I asked to see if my slave can help me stuff bottles because I'm a little lazy.
Okay, yep. So if you do ask that, then the slaves go ahead and help you with
There you go.
stuffing the bottles.
Stuff bottles, woman. Get it done.
Oh my god.
Hey, I guess they gotta do whatever we ask, huh?
Yeah.
Well, I mean that's their job and that's what they want to do because they're the type of people that just
They volunteered to be slaves. Is that what
someone.
I'm
Okay,
understanding?
so do me a
Right?
favor. Someone roll perception.
Wait.
Not junkie. Someone
Okay,
who's not
I'm
junkie.
sorry.
Rolling a 2. Gorgeous.
What is that?
5.
Worse
5.
than that.
You
Worse.
should have let me roll.
I should
Okay,
let
yeah.
junkie roll. Sorry, junkie. Oh,
16.
I should never doubt you again.
Okay. So whoever rolled a 16, you notice that from your past experience, the way the servants are acting is somewhat normal, but at the same time, you notice that they're acting almost as if they're not normal. Like they have a mental disorder that you've seen before. They're the type of people that just want to keep people happy. That's why they do this.
Oh,
Oh, I like
there
those
might
kind
be
of
some
people.
brainwashing involved here.
No. Like I said, I've personally known people like this. Yes, no, this is
They're
like
nice people. Yeah. I
Yeah.
know people like that.
not just men generally nice, but they are
Democrats.
Yeah.
they
Not
are, yeah.
Democrats, Captain.
Anyway,
Okay. Well, in that case, I'm gonna grab one of the bottles that hasn't yet been Molotoved, and I'm gonna chug it, and I'm gonna save the empty bottle for later because I have an idea what I.
oh,
want
I've been
to do
taking
with
sips occasionally from every single one of these. Like, I mean, I
mean,
know
that's
we're
how
trying to
you
blow
do
stuff up,
the
but it's time to get drunk,
cocktails,
man. Yeah.
like- and you don't need like the bottle to be completely full to catch on fire. What the fuck?
Of course.
So they're making sure that the what do you call it, the actual material is good. The
Yeah,
the
we're
resource-
doing quality control.
quality control. That's what-
Quality control.
All right, we're ready to go, Captain.
Yep. It's
good to
time to
go?
dance.
Let's light this bitch up. I snap my fingers at the table, and the
Need a
entire
test?
thing catches on fire.
Well, this
All
is
right.
And then we
medieval times,
throw
but
them
there's
into
no
the
psycho
crowd.
test.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm behind them. I'm grabbing all the slaves. I'm telling the slaves to follow me, behind me, to get behind me.
Oh, I was gonna light the slaves on fire too.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
that's why I'm
like,
grabbing the slave,
Oh, good lord.
putting them behind me. Are we ready?
Well, it's okay. I have 3 other bottles I can light the slaves on fire with. Let's throw this table.
Okay, we're throwing the table.
We're throwing the table.
Okay,
Throw
so
the
wait a minute.
table
So
at the
wait,
biggest
hold
part
on,
of the
hold-
crowd.
Wait. So so are those Molotovs on the table already lit?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So I guess they are now. Right when we're throwing them, yeah. Not now.
Okay, so
Yeah,
you're doing
yeah,
a
yeah.
table flip with
Lit
that.
Molotov cocktails. Yes.
Yes.
Lit Molotov. Okay. So as you do that, you flip it. Everything goes flying in a storm of Molotov cocktails. Say about in your vision, they go about say about 15 feet in the air, and like right in front of the direction that you're throwing, about say 30 feet out, and just rains hell. You see the fire going down, and as soon as they drop, then everything seems to go out for a second, for half a second, and then next thing you know, giant flame plume that engulfs maybe about 10 tables and everything. So you didn't really exactly choose a direction except for towards the zombies and the people. So you light up the zombies and innocent bystanders that are in the way and who get caught up in this.
This is okay.
Mayhem and madness around the whole place goes crazy.
I'm gonna
Okay.
I'm gonna take my Molotov cocktails and throw them at the bar as well.
Okay, so as you're throwing them at the bartender ducks and crawls and tries to get out of the way. Everyone's scrambling. The security people come out. The security warriors
Take one of
come
my
out.
Molotov cocktails, light it, throw it at the security guys, and at the same time, I take the second one, light it, throw it behind me at the slaves.
You're throwing it at the slaves?
Not
Yes.
my slaves.
Oh no!
And I got one left.
Oh, good lord. Okay, so the slaves are engulfed in flames. Almost everybody is engulfed in flames and running around, except for the warriors, the security warriors. As they come through, they still try to fight you and try to tackle you and everything. So, with the security warriors that are in the place, and as other things are going around, each of you have to deal with at least one flame engulfed security warrior. Okay.
Do the flames add to their attack?
The flames do not add to their attack. Yeah, that's their health. Flames do not add to their attack. But yeah, what happens here is that they are, they don't seem to be affected too much by the flames, so they go ahead and still try to do their job and protect the the casino resort, whatever you want to call it, the place, the unquenched wench.
Please do not yell in the casino.
Okay, so the way this goes is that everyone just gets a turn. Let's see, everyone gets a turn at rolling at the enemy, and the enemy gets one turn rolling at you.
Okay. Man, I want to smite this thing. This is evil. It's considered undead, so it's double.
All right, so what is it? Left to right?
Sure.
Ladies first?
Let's do
Me?
left to
Who
right.
first? Okay, so
Pickle Rick, let's see. Pickle,
Mr.
what life do
Mr.
you
Pickle,
have?
He does
Mr. Pickle.
He does half damage to me because I'm pure evil and he's undead. Check out the pure evil card.
Oh no, he's what?
He's an
quasi
undead
evil.
peasant.
What is this guy? Hold on, did I get the right one? He's an undead peasant,
Undead
right?
peasant.
Yes,
Yeah.
undead peasant. Yes.
Oh,
Half damage,
God, I
baby.
gotta look through your cards. Where the hell are your cards?
Even in death, he is a peasant.
Demon.
Look at pure evil. It's the one on the far left.
Pure
Oh, here it
evil.
is.
Quasi evil.
Evil is naturally drawn to evil, meaning undead adversaries deal half their normal. Oh, deal half their normal damage. So yeah. Okay. So
Nice.
yeah, that's good.
Very nice. And I do double damage to them, so it's gonna be fun.
Oh yeah, because you do holy damage.
Yes, sir.
All right. So roll them.
Who's
Oof.
going first?
Go
You.
first.
Oh
Mac.
shit! All right.
That
So let's
gives
see.
me
What do you
time for
have
my
on? Where's your
queso.
attacks? You
Well,
don't have one.
I did a 4
Wait a minute. You're a
with
tinker.
my no attack.
Wait a minute.
Well,
you have...
I have an idea for
No.
a way
tinker.
I could inflict some damage without actually
Where's your
attacking with the
tinker-
tinker
wait,
set and the
do you-
materials I got.
Did you take your tinker skill card?
Oh,
No, you didn't.
I'm missing a thing.
Yeah, there
Oh,
you go.
thank you.
So yeah, the roll is whatever is on there.
Oh.
Yeah. So
Well,
okay,
I
yeah.
made an unstable
have buffs.
contraption.
Huh?
I made an unstable contraption apparently
Okay.
because
So
I rolled a 4.
damage to all. Is that everybody or is that the?
5 damage to all. Yeah.
So is by rules does that mean all?
I think we all take 5 hit points of damage. Yes. That sounds right. It exploded, right? It's unstable.
Yeah,
It exploded.
it is unstable.
Damn it! All right. So everybody takes 5.
That's great.
Everybody takes 5, including all of the undead peasants. Or yeah.
Oh man, they're almost gone already.
Which is technically undead peasant, whatever you call them.
It was looking great.
A little AOE damage. Nobody, no, you know.
All right, so as you do that, then the undead peasant, roll for the undead peasant attack towards you.
Of
Oh,
course.
good lord. What the hell's 19?
Gain 1 turn.
Gain 1 turn. Okay.
Oh,
What?
shit.
Huh?
That doesn't make any sense.
So the zombie attacks again?
Yeah, I guess.
I would imagine.
Fine. Roll it again.
Makes sense to me. 13.
13, which doesn't make any sense because he just sits there.
Tower.
Yes.
Defense 10. Actually, I don't even know how the hell the defense works. How the hell does that work?
Did he recover 10 hit
mean-
points?
These guys seem
I would-
like pretty shitty security guards. Just
Yeah.
saying.
Well, this is just the beginning.
It's just the beginning.
This is just the beginning.
Okay, where's the info cards? I forget how this works. Is
I
it
think
on
we
here?
need a know-it-all. DM. What?
What is defense 10?
Shout out to know-it-all.
Did we delete those cards? How to play?
Yeah, I also have a thing that gives me defense. I believe that's the demon one. Yeah, if I would die from an attack, I instead gain 10 defense and 10 permanent defense.
Ah, that's like armor and stuff.
Yeah. I'm assuming armor is like HP, but just a separate pool.
Yeah, something like that. I forgot now. Well,
10 permanent defense. I like the sound of that. You're gonna have to give me a second counter when I get armor. Gonna be real irritating.
yeah, the other game save actually had like 4 counters.
Well, you can't
Actually-
just like pull more out of your ass.
Yeah, I can. Hold
Can
on.
you order some on Amazon?
Will it get here same day though? It never gets here same day.
Yeah, dude, you gotta pay $2.99 for that, bro.
It never gets here same day. It never gets here same day.
It still won't show up, and they won't give you
It
that
still won't show
$2.99
up.
back. Yeah.
Yep.
What's this?
Your defense.
I
Armor
guess your
counter.
Armor counter. I don't know. Can we
We have
change? Can we
armor?
change the color?
Yeah,
I,
I'll make
don't
it,
know.
like,
I have to go
red.
look at it again. I forgot what that means, the defense and everything. But whatever.
Armor's
Let's ju-
red for me.
We'll have
Nice.
to figure this out. I'll have
Wanna
to figure
make
this
it-
out.
Silver.
We were going
Yeah,
with
works.
red. Everybody went with red, Junkie.
I was like the first. Why don't I want red? Why is mine see-through?
What?
Sorry, what?
Oh yeah, hers is faded. Why is hers faded?
What?
It's just junkies. That makes sense. Why
What?
wouldn't it be faded?
Uh,
I'm not seeing it.
I just fixed it. I don't know what I did.
If you're
You gotta
not
do it
faded yourself,
transparent.
you won't see it as faded.
Everybody's faded.
I got queso dip.
Oh yeah.
He's so different. That was me last night.
Bob
All
doesn't
where
get one?
is-
I like it.
Oh, Bob's is right there.
Spank you.
Yep.
Okay, where are the rules for this thing? Okay, in D&D, how is defense usually calculated?
You have to roll. You add it to your score, so you would have to roll that or higher to actually hit.
Yeah.
Then you roll for damage.
Depending on which one you're doing.
Right.
You could also make it to where that goes off of your roll.
That
So if
doesn't
he
fo-
did
that-
13 points of
no.
damage and the defense was 10, he'd only do
No, that-
3.
then that doesn't follow the. Well, I guess we can do that. So you roll against defense, then you actually roll for what you do, which is not as that doesn't sound as random. I don't know.
Well, because they
doesn't
don't
sound as
start
random.
off with a defense. The action gives them
Gives
the
you one.
defense.
Right.
No, I know, but then there are other items that can give you defense. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it means we're in defense. It's not like being in denial. It's being in defense.
Does anyone have any item cards that are like armor that gives you defense? Because that's what.
No.
No.
I don't have any armor. Just weapons.
Oh, I have EO armor. I have. If you look at my Gremio armor, it's an equipable item that gives you plus 55 EO armor, whatever that is.
Whatever that is, yeah.
I love the fact that there is like no real manual to this.
I think this is the
I
problem
don't
we
remember
ran
this
into
being this
last time.
complicated last time. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we ran into this last time.
Did we?
Yeah,
I don't
because there
remember.
were, we didn't understand the combat.
Forums, images, files. What do we have for files? Files, I guess. Rules version 1.
Version 1.
I don't need to. What was my sign? What's? Anyone have a sign on for Board Game Geek?
Sure, Kremit.
No.
Send me that. Of course I do. Send me it.
I don't remember my password.
However,
I'm putting it in tabletop.
Put it in, put it in. Let's see.
When do you have to sign in to download this damn PDF? I forgot my damn sign in already.
Yeah, I've got mine. But I need to know.
I forgot my password.
Roll cards. These are just
What's-
the actual boxes, Mahula.
What? Oh no. I thought
What's
it said,
the
I thought it said rules.
What's the
Hold on.
PDF rule? What is this? Deck Quest?
Oh, it says
Yes,
with rules. Tuck
Yeah, I don't see
boxes
rules.
for various decks of quest things.
There's no
It says
rules.
with rules, version 1.
Hold on, I got it coming
It's
up.
only the boxes?
I only see boxes.
Damn it. Stupid thing.
It's anniversary card, item cards, location cards, roll cards, skill cards.
Great. Just great.
that's great.
If you want to eat healthy and feel your best, you gotta
Sorry.
try Kachava.
I'm not gonna do the Connery on
Kachava
you.
is the world's healthiest. All
Connery on you. Sean Connery.
Sean
Don't start him, no.
Connery.
Okay, small mother Bibles.
Foreign to you. And if you haven't,
Banjo set, crafting set. Where the heck is this content? More info.
talented is an interesting attribute
No.
because it
Actually,
see
no,
them
hold
on
on,
a
wait a
map.
minute. Steam.
So for example,
How to play.
pathway, and will summon an adversary. The game master controls adversaries as if that was their characters. The Game Master can also
Yay.
control NPC characters that they create themselves.
I should have done this before. I didn't do it.
So now that they're up against an undead warrior, how do they fight? Well, they claim what attacks they want to do, and the Game Master rolls to see
You know,
if
if
they're
we're having this
successful.
much trouble, we could just make up a rule.
That was a
Yeah, I know. That's
successful
what I'm trying
attack
to think
from
of too.
whichever player decided to attack, and so the Game Master can roll again to calculate damage.
DLC.
Because it was a 17, I would usually roll twice, dealing 26 damage to the undead warrior, and probably killing it. But because this is a tutorial, the undead warrior gets a chance to retaliate. And it attacks with a fearless strike, dealing 10 damage to
Yeah, the how to
whoever
play is garbage,
attacked.
by the way.
All adversary cards have a list of attacks.
So while
or actions
combat
that
is
they can
paused,
perform. This
I'm going
undead
to take my
warrior
empty
can
bottle.
either
I'm going to mix my
do a
water,
stumbling
my
strike,
cherries,
a
and my
dead chill,
nightshade
a fearless
berries,
strike,
Okay.
or they
together.
can miss altogether.
and let it ferment
What's
and get
interesting
nice and
is
juicy.
their dead chill attack
And,
is completely
poison.
Making
unblocked.
more wine.
No, I'm making poison to kill somebody with.
Nice.
All I have to do is convince them to drink it.
All right, Mahula. Here's a video. I'm gonna put it in Discord.
That how to play video sucks. The official how to play
No.
video sucks.
This one's good. Just go to minute 6. And it kind of explains. This is a quick tutorial. Kind of explains combat. It's pretty straightforward. It's just you just
Where'd
roll
you
and
post
take
this?
damage. I posted it in Tabletop in our Discord.
Yeah, the problem is your Discord's got like 5 million goddamn channels.
You know,
Oh yeah, but
I've
there's
been
only one
whining about
labeled
that.
Tabletop.
Yeah, well, I'm blind and stupid.
Oh well.
There we go. I see it.
So what's Junkie's excuse then?
I'm just retarded.
Oh. Can you
You
say
get
that
no
anymore?
respect when-
Oh,
yeah, you can't
I
say
don't-
that. Yeah,
yeah,
you can't
I'm
say
sorry,
that.
I'm sorry, I'm
No,
sorry.
yeah, you can't say that. You can't say that. Gotta be PC. Somebody will cancel you, Junkie.
Yeah.
That's the last thing
She's
I want.
canceled.
We can't be retarded anymore. We have to be mentally deficient.
Yeah.
Would you say
Worse.
minute
Is it
6?
part worse, right?
Yeah, about minute 6 it explains combat. It's just you roll and whatever it is an attack.
Yeah, but that doesn't explain defense then.
So no, because what happens is once you roll to attack, the creature gets to respond, and the creature's response was the cower. So it cowered and he gets 10 defense.
Oh.
So it's like having 20 health
Oh. Okay.
for that
That's
turn.
what I thought.
For
That's
that
what I was
turn.
guessing it's to be.
Yeah.
So it's like hit points, like extra hit points then. That
But it's
use
only
up like
it's only
normal.
for that turn. So if he
Right.
hit him with 13, the 10 comes
only
off the
take 3.
13 and only 3, and then it's got minus 3 health.
I like it.
Yeah, it works for
Okay,
me.
simple enough. So that means he's up to what, 15?
For
Well,
for
he had 5.
for that particular attack.
Wait, he had 5, then he added 10, so he's got 15 minus this whatever attack he does, right?
Yeah, because he had the right.
Yeah, because he got gain a turn.
Would he
So
would
he
he lose
rolled
that
twice.
15 point though as soon as his turn is over?
Yeah,
He loses a 10.
when
He loses
his
10.
turn when their turn is over, it's gone. The defense is
Gotcha,
gone.
okay.
It doesn't keep adding up. It's just for that one turn. So what did you hit him
For the
for, Rick? How many points?
I believe it was 5.
Okay. So because he rolled the dead still and he gained another turn and then he rolled cower, you didn't do any damage. You didn't get past
Fair
his
enough.
defense.
Fair enough.
Now it starts over again next round. So. All right.
Gotcha.
So who's next?
So your
Are we
turn.
going my turn? Okay.
Yeah, your turn.
Yeah, so my attack, I get 2 attacks, and I'm going to use the short bow to start. Oh, great. A 1. All right, well, I get minus
Thanks,
3
Mac.
from everyone,
Thanks.
so I get
A lot.
that's a minus 2. My point blank is a plus 1, so that's a minus 1. Every turn I teleport behind him and deal damage equal to the roll of a 20. All right. So I didn't hit him because I freaking rolled a 0 basically. Action 3 to 9 would be damage. So I did absolutely nothing to him for my first one. And my second one is a 7. So that's a 4. That's a 5. So 5 is a dagger jab for 5 points of damage. So now you roll for its attack. Mahula.
Oh, nah, whatever. You can do it.
Well, it doesn't make any difference, I guess.
It doesn't make any difference. You can do it.
All right, 15. So that's the coward 10, so no damage. So I'm done.
These are some pussy zombies.
Well, so far we haven't damaged them at all.
All right. Junk.
All right. What phase of the moon are we in?
What?
What?
For my werewolf thing.
Oh. It's during the day.
It does. It
So
applies.
It still
whether
applies,
you see the
man.
yeah.
It still applies.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
How many phases of the moon are there? 4?
The moon does stuff. Who knows?
All right. Go ahead and roll for it. Anything 16 to 20 is your werewolf phase. Well, yeah. Which phase are you werewolf?
You're not werewolf now, right?
I'm not werewolf now, but when full, I deal double damage, and when new, I deal half damage.
Okay, so new is what 1 to 5. Yeah, just do that. New is 1 to 5. Full is 16 to 20.
That makes sense.
That works.
Oh man, I did a 13.
Okay, so you're neutral.
Okay.
Still human.
I still have regular human strength. Okay. All right. You have to guide me through this. Okay. I guess do a punch.
Well, no, you have to roll for it.
We're waning.
Okay. So yeah.
I did a random moon phase generator. We're waning gibbous.
Seriously?
Waning is new, isn't it?
No, it's not new, junkie.
No.
Jeez.
I have no idea how the moon works. It makes waves in the ocean.
The moon has a little bunny on it, and
It's made of cheese.
It's made of cheese, and some men landed on it at one point. I don't know.
My dad found some conspiracy theory that claims it's hollow. I think that one's
I've heard that one too. That's kind of weird.
All right, waning
It's very
gibbous is half moon,
like when they landed on it. It
but at a
sounded like
45-degree
it-
angle.
Like I'm not sure that's how that works, bro. But okay.
Right?
So junkie missed. Now she has to roll to attack it. The undead to attack her, right?
Yes.
Yes.
These undead are gonna kick our ass, guys.
6.
I mean, they're just gonna cower and get wailed
Yes,
on
no
and take no
damage.
damage. Is what it sounds like.
All right.
Okay, this is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt bad.
Okay.
Give it the juice.
Roll them.
2.
A 2 or a 10?
Nice.
That's a 2. Just put your mouse over it. It tells you what number it is.
What did I get?
Oh,
2.
nice.
2. Is that a miss?
That's
Well,
nothing.
you have to look at your Templar action card.
Yeah, any of your cards.
So
actually.
12 to 16 is fear. 15
nothing.
damage. 17 to 19 is So you didn't do anything. You missed.
Wow.
You have to at least get a 12.
And the zombie kills me for 5.
Wait, what?
The zombie
This-
kills. The zombie
The
misses.
zombie is a miss.
Zombies a miss. Okay.
Wow, this is gonna take a while, guys.
I know it's gonna take a while.
All right.
All right. So
Is it Pickle's turn?
Oh, is it?
Mhm.
Where did the dice go? There it is.
It's
All
right
right. All right.
excuse me.
Motherfucker. Another 5.
Yo, we're
So,
missing these guys are
That
slippery.
is an unstable contraption that does 5 damage to everybody. Sorry,
Again?
guys. Yeah.
Okay, so does everybody. But then what that
Zombies
does
die.
technically is so
Two
the
zombies.
zombies that rolled the cower before are they affected? How are they affected?
No,
I think
that
it's
was
a
last
new
turn.
right?
Now they
So
roll
now
they roll
they
new
gotta
this
roll.
turn. Yeah.
So
Yeah, they're
you
gonna have
roll
to roll
like-
cower again.
No. What
You
I
rolled a
mean is
goddamn
that
17. Are you serious?
no, what I mean is that so he rolled the unstable whatever the hell it was. So that
Yeah.
took effect even though the other two cowered.
It's an AoE attack,
oh.
right? So if
Yeah,
the dog
it's an
And
AoE
it's the
attack.
whole goddamn room, yeah.
Yeah.
everybody gets hit.
Or yeah, in this.
And
yeah,
you
in
did
the
that
party, right?
twice.
Yeah.
He just did it
All right,
twice.
then all the zombies are dead
Well, they're dead now. They're
Wow.
dead again.
because it only had 10 points.
Yes.
Well, okay,
Yeah,
wait, but wait a sec. But they all still get to roll for their defense.
Right?
Well, but that's what I mean. So when
So do we
Then-
take it as his roll for his one zombie is all the zombies?
yes, because
Okay.
it's the AoE, it's an AoE. It
All
said
right,
damage
so-
all.
Then he just gained another turn, so he gets to roll again. So roll again,
Yep.
Rick.
Okay. 16.
All right, you guys do that. Everyone hydrate. I gotta get a drink.
Still
My
gain
throat's
another turn.
killing me.
So roll again.
Okay. That's a 1.
Okay, that's a miss. So last turn, they gained 10 defense, so that 5 points that he did the first time didn't happen. This time, the 5 happens.
So they're all down
So
to
they're
half
all
health.
at half health.
Okay, that works.
That's the way I understand it.
That makes sense to me.
All right, so mine. Oh, nice. A fucking 20. Awesome.
Oh, shit.
So 20 is a full assault, gain a permanent 10 defense, and deal 25 damage.
Okay,
Oh
so
my
that
word.
motherfucker's really dead.
All right, so, well, not. Wait a sec, though. That was
I'm
an.
pretty sure even if he cowers, he's going to be really dead.
Yeah, but I
He has
have
5 health.
I have a minus.
So what's the ruling?
Well, I'm working on mine. I get to go twice, but I rolled a 20 for my attack, but I have a -3 on every roll. So that makes it a 17 instead. Unless a natural 20 is just a natural 20. But I don't know if that's a rule.
What do you mean?
But
No.
But once per turn, I can call on the druidic spirits to guide my arrow, making it impossible to miss. And that's
Okay.
a +3 attack. So that negates my -3. And then where's my orc? You add 1 to your rolls. Using magic removes all positive. You add 1 every turn of the battle. You gain 1. So this would be my second turn. So I'd gain +2. So it'd be a 22 that I rolled. So then,
Jesus Christ.
yeah. So, well, it was a natural 20. All right. So for his defense, he rolled a 7, which is miss. So mine is dead.
Was it my turn yet?
Yep. So it's your turn. You can go ahead and help out.
Yep.
Mac.
Well, no, technically, we figured out everybody else's is still alive. They're down to half
With
health.
5
So
health. Yeah.
yeah, they need their cards back. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay, so I rolled a 17.
why are they down to half? I thought they. What happened
So
before?
Okay, so the first turn that Mac did,
Yeah.
it canceled it. Okay, so nothing happened. The second one, we all took 5 damage, and he rolled for his monster, which we were saying he's rolling for all of them, missed. So all the monsters took 5 points of damage this turn.
That makes sense for an AoE attack.
Yeah. So all they got to do is overcome 5 damage on their monsters. All right. So what did you
Okay,
roll,
so-
Junkie?
I rolled a 17.
Okay. So you look at your
That's
pugilist.
the cross counter.
Yep.
Double your adversary's last attack, but he didn't attack.
Well,
No. you
0
didn't.
times 2
So
is 0.
0 times. Yeah. So yeah. So that did diddly squat.
I can't
Very nice,
counter,
brother.
but this
Very
was the
nice.
counter.
Yeah. Now, your roll for your zombie. For what it does. A freaking 20, really?
Of course.
Yeah.
Okay,
All right. So you just took.
Zombie got a 20.
Yeah. You just took 5 more points of damage there, Junk.
Nice. Scared strike.
All right, Bob.
Miss.
Do some holy shit.
Miss.
8.
And miss.
8.
If you could hit, that would be great.
It'd be great if I could hit something.
He's got to roll at least a 12. So the zombie is
that's
a 4.
That's kind of harsh.
Yeah.
You better hit like a freight train.
So that's a miss. All right, so third round, back to Pickle.
All right. Let's see if we can just blow the rest of this shit up. That's a 7. So that would be an unstable contraption.
Again?
Everybody at the table takes 5 damage.
All right, so roll for the defense of the zombies.
Tinker.
Hey man, I am a pure evil, treacherous demon tinker. My name is Rick Sanchez. Go
6.
fuck yourself.
And they missed. So he rolled a miss. So no, there's no defense, no nothing for him.
So this one's gone.
So they're all gone.
Dead.
They're all gone.
Oh, so you're rolling once for all of them.
Once for all of them. Yeah, we figured that was just easier to track.
Fine. All right. Fine. They're all gone. Yay.
Because I can't hit anything for Jack, man. Look at me.
It's okay. I just toss random explosive objects into the room and kill everything slowly.
Talk about being chaotic.
Mr. Know-It-All Goody Two-Shoes over there.
For real. I can't. It has to be 12 or higher. That's kind of rough. I mean,
that is
rough.
I really suck then as a fighter. I'm not really good at it as a fighter.
Okay. So as you... Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, so as you clean up... Let's see here.
Well, now you have a magic aura as a fairy. You could have added 10 damage to a single spell roll.
If I
you
can
would hit.
If you can hit it, yeah.
Yeah, you have to hit first.
Yeah.
All right. So as a result of that, and in the middle of the chaos and everything else, stuff flying around, chaos with the fire, people running around, everyone, I guess, take an extra item card.
Ooh,
and then Mr. Tinker, I will give you 2 more. Yeah, no, what was it? Oh no, that's right. Those were for me, but yeah, I'm not gonna need those anymore. Here, take 2 of the material cards.
Ooh, fancy. Thank you.
Because you find them in the chaos. I'll give it to you in the chaos.
I like chaos.
So as your basic intro as to what's going on over here, and everything, you notice that no one is the people that are running around and still alive are still running around frantically trying to look for an escape to the facilities, since what's happening here is that they've noticed some doors have disappeared, and the doors that are still there are mysteriously, of course, still locked, and everyone's still inside the property.
I see. It occurs my plan has mildly backfired.
Mildly?
Only mildly. We can still find a way out.
So as you see here, as you survey the scene, innocent bystanders trying to escape, dead bodies, burnt, strewn pieces, blood splatter, basic carnage. Okay, so what you're seeing also here is that, yes, what you're noticing also, some people, not necessarily undead, some people are still feasting on dead body parts, and then at the same time you're noticing that, unfortunately, some of them are fornicating with some of the dead bodies and dead body parts as well.
In the middle of fire?
It's like a Texas barbecue.
Oh yeah, this happens in Texas all the time, apparently.
All right,
I feel like
Bob.
if we walked into a casino and people were like fucking body parts, we would have noticed before we set the joint on fire.
Yeah, I mean,
5. Okay.
Sounds like they deserve to die.
Damn it, Bob, why do you have to roll a 5?
Cool.
All right.
Make a bomb.
I don't know what's up with these rolls. They all suck.
I know. So with a 5 in your perception, what I wanted to try to give you, but then what you're noticing also, and you tell everybody, is that you notice that, of course, the fornication reminds you of a story. No, reminds you of something.
What's
Reminds you
time
of.
in bank camp?
It reminds you of another. It
In
reminds you of
Bangkok?
another entity that is not human, or entity or entities that are not human, which these things might be.
Are they
Oh,
fucking donkeys back there?
Okay.
What do you guys do?
Donkey
Okay, so what do you?
balls.
Okay, so what do you guys do next? You need to. You want to try to find an
Pickle,
exit.
make a bomb, throw it at a wall, and we'll go through the explosion. Or after the explosion.
well, I go after you
All right.
to try to get you out because Junkie's not gonna do it. So I'm gonna run up and see where the hell you are and if we can find a way out.
Oh yeah, I was supposed to do that, weren't I?
Yes, you were.
Well, we were kind of in the middle of something.
You're always in the
so-
middle of something. I go to try to find you, Mahula.
You go to try to find me
Mhm.
by yourself or with the others.
Hey, these guys want to come, great. If
I'm
not,
following.
find
I'm
an
following.
exit.
Nah, I'm following to find Mahula.
Oh well, then I'm gonna go with the explosion man.
Yeah.
Wait, what? What explosion? What did I miss?
Explosion man. He's got bombs and stuff. We can
Who
blow a
does?
hole through the place and
Who
get
the hell
that
is
out.
Explosion Man? What the heck
Pickle
is Explosion-
Rick.
Rick!
Yeah.
Oh, you.
He literally just made 2 bombs and threw
No, I'm
them
just
at
saying,
the...
but, no, but then Rick is coming to find Mahula, trying to find me.
Yeah, I guess we all
Cap?
are.
Yeah.
Cap, you with us?
Yep.
Okay, we're running upstairs to try to find you.
Okay, so you're running upstairs, running through people and chaos and everything, trying to
And
find me.
fortifications.
Okay, I'm going
Watch
to
where you
reject
step,
this.
guys. I don't know what that liquid is.
Okay, I am going to... I'm going to
I
reject
just entered
this.
a random room and it smells funny. I do not
Crazy.
like it.
Don't touch
Closing
the
it and
walls,
moving on.
junkie. Don't
Okay,
touch
Rick,
the walls.
since you are a demon, I want you to roll perception.
Smells musty.
Got it.
Ew.
10.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Suck,
Mood was
man.
definitely in here.
Because
Okay.
it was musty?
A
So,
very dark
the
dungeon.
No, the dark dungeon.
Oh yeah. This is a German porn room.
Okay, so okay, I don't know if we're supposed to see this or not, but I don't think so. So,
I don't think we're supposed to see it. Yeah, I don't think we're supposed to see it, Mahula.
What?
Okay,
We're not supposed to see it. That's for you, and then you would tell
No,
us.
You know what? No,
thinking.
we could see the room. I think.
no, I mean
You would tell us the
the-
room. You would
I
say
would
the
tell you
stuff
the
on
room.
top.
Okay, whatever. I
Yes.
don't care. So, the dark dungeon. So your perception of 10 as you enter the room that you think I walked into. Okay. Is some kind of a dark dungeon. Now, when you say dungeon, this is a medieval dungeon with shackles, torture elements, torture machines, and things like that.
I
Just like
reiterate,
home.
German porn room.
Implements.
Yep,
Yes.
Mahula's definitely in here.
So,
Yeah.
what happens here is that at the same time, you notice that in a half-lit portion of the room, you see what looks like my items and clothing strewn around this dungeon bench slash bed slash I don't know restraint system
Ew.
with a somewhat of a half-drained, semi-conscious, semi-alive corpse that looks like it resembles me. While you notice other semi-demonic and unhumanly entities are, of course, doing, shall we say, copulating with my body.
No.
All right,
Oh,
all right,
I
all
need
right.
you up! Oh my god!
Hold on.
So with Pickle Rick's perception of 10, you surmise that what they're doing here is that with this process, they are draining me of my life energy and everything else. So,
Is that not?
Is
how
that code
works?
for?
Okay.
no.
No, it's not code. It's not code. They're literally
this
draining
is-
his life energy.
They
All
are
right.
literally draining my life energy.
It's
and
not
everything.
Kinda smells like they're
Through
just
this-
not
jerking off.
Florida. It's really
killing me through this process.
All right.
Okay,
I got
so you
a plan.
surmise that they are some
Maybe
kind
he's
of
into
mythical
that.
creatures
Like,
doing
I'm not
this.
king shaming here.
right. I'm not sure if we should be interrupting. I'm like, maybe he's enjoying himself.
Like, what's the safe word?
Pineapple. All right, I got a plan. All right. So Bob, you're gonna start here. You're gonna run up this way.
Okay.
Junkie,
Copy
you're
that.
gonna start here. You're gonna run up this way, and then you guys circle around right
Oh my
there.
god! Oh no!
And
No!
then-
No!
Rick and I are gonna go down and around and sweep around. Sound good?
And then, okay, so like, what happens when we get into the circle? Over here.
The Captain I'll head. We'll head the attack.
Yeah.
I'm thinking that me and Bob will just start. Or where's the? We just start going in separate directions, you know, and just kind of making attacks as they happen, you know.
But I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying, Junkie. It's good to divide.
Yeah. Divide and conquer.
All right, so Mahula,
Mm.
I see like how many demons are on you. Like, try to insert things in all sorts of different holes.
There's about 3 of them, 2 on top of me, 1 on the side of the bench.
Oh my god!
This is like his
So can
favorite
I, like-
fantasy ever.
What's bench point?
Yeah, I'm like, he set the whole thing up just to go upstairs and get railed by like 4 different undead. This is a dream of his.
This is like a gangbang about
Yeah.
3 different. So yeah, I'm gonna run, Mahula. I'm gonna use my dagger. I'm gonna stab the closest one to me in the back of the
Okay.
brain.
I'm
Okay.
gonna stand there and watch.
Okay, so these entities don't really have any kind of stats, so you do that and you dispatch that one fairly easily, with 1 scratching you. So I would say you take 1 point of damage.
I mean,
Wait a minute. I roll to pull my dick out. I rolled a 10. What does that do?
No, you're fumbling with your
You
fly.
fumbled it, and you only pulled it out halfway.
no, you got shrinkage. You got shrinkage. It's cold in the room. You got
Okay,
shrinkage.
so you're fumbling. You're fumbling
You
with
got
this.
shrinkage.
You're fumbling with
Oh my
you're
God.
fumbling with your pants and all and whatever you're wearing with and the equipment and stuff that you have on you, while the one that's on the side of the table runs and rushes you and tackles you, and you're on the floor, and that one is on top of you right now. Your clothes are still on.
I continue trying to pull my dick out.
Oh god.
I wonder if shoot him with
I
another
shout,
one.
remember the plan,
Roll.
Pickle Rick. Remember the plan. Don't let them fool you.
Damn it, another 10.
Another 10. Okay, so you're still fumbling while this thing actually bites you on the neck, taking 1 damage, and you actually. And what happens here is that this one actually helps you take your pants off.
Hey, there you go. That's helpful.
What the heck? What is happening?
Okay, so it actually takes your pants off and starts doing what you think it wants to do, or what you want it to do. But in this process, what happens is that this paralyzes you, and you're not able to do anything. Well, this thing does, yes, dark and sinister things to your body, draining you of your energy.
I've seen videos like that, man.
All right, I take out my sword and I cut off the connection between the two.
Oh!
Hey, be careful.
Oh, a little higher. Just a little higher.
Careful, please.
Just a
Like,
little
you
higher.
better roll well.
I have to sever the connection.
Captain, roll for it.
Cut off this guy's
Roll for
pee-pee.
Captain, roll for it.
Roll to cut off your friend's wiener.
A 20!
All right.
Oh my god. No, that was precise. That's a price. No, that's precise. He cut it right before the tip.
Okay,
Right.
so what he does, he takes his
A little
so he
circumcision. A
takes
little
his
circumcision.
sword. So he takes his sword and goes ahead and chops this thing in
little off
half
the
as
top.
it's sitting on top of Rick. The top half just flops over and blood spurts out on both ends, with the bottom half still attached to Rick. Okay, Rick, take another, say, 2 points of damage because you had to sit through that.
All right,
And
and,
then
give me a minute to finish here.
Yeah.
We'll leave you
Oh
alone,
my
bro.
god.
I'll give it 5 minutes.
So as that happens, out of the bottom half, you see blood and unfortunately white and clear stuff coming through as well.
Excellent. It smells like carrots in here for some reason. Wait, Junkie, what are you doing
It's
other than
mustier.
throwing up in the corner?
It just got
I'm
mustier.
crying.
Ducky. The musk is overwhelming.
Okay, so is anyone gonna help my body, my
I'm
self?
cutting these
Your own
guys
fault.
off.
I'm not too sure what you want us to do. We're
Hey,
kinda...
I only have 1 sword, man.
I
So
mean,
like I
yeah.
said,
if you like, I'll mount your body for round 2.
paralyzed. I'm still paralyzed, and the other two that are on top of me are still doing their thing, trying to drain and kill me.
Junkie, are you doing anything to help Mahula?
I'm not too sure. I'm just kind of like standing there, like,
She's
what
shocked.
the fuck is happening?
She's in shock. All right, so Mahula, I'm gonna go for the other guy next to you then, because while Junkie's enjoying the show, taking mental pictures.
I'm being mentally scarred, so
She's saving this stuff for later.
Correct.
I know her. She's saving these mental pictures for later.
She's pugiling. She's pugiling.
I'm pugiling.
She's pugiling.
So she can tell us it was her own story. It's not your own story. You pugil.
Pugiling. All right. So as Bob rushes up to me and tries to rescue, the other two actually see what's going on, see what's happened, panic and leave my dead body. My paralyzed, drained body still on the table, running out of the door around Junkie, who is still shocked and awe with her jaw dropped open, and run around her and escape the room.
Wait, they left Junkie alone?
Wait, come back! Wait!
Wait, what?
I just realized what the hell's happening. I'm gonna get out of there.
Huh?
I don't want to be in this room. I don't want to.
So in the dungeon, in the dimly lit dungeon, you see, of course, my stuff in my. Oh, that's right. That was my. That's why. That was my stuff and everything on the floor.
Oh,
with
like
my mostly naked body, all scratched and scarred up and bitten and everything. Where that you see that I've been drained of energy and it looks like most fluids, where everything has sunken in, including my eyes. I am apparently breathing and moaning in pain, but at the same time unable to move, and apparently
give him a fresca.
I jam a potion of healing down your throat.
Who am I going to?
I have a potion of healing. I'm going to literally jam it down your throat and see what happens.
All right, so here, Bob, roll for perception.
Come on, fucking roll, man.
All right, 16.
God damn it! Thank you.
What did you do? Potion of healing, regen.
Yep.
Okay, so the potion of healing and regen does nothing.
Really?
It does not. Yep, it doesn't do anything because Bob also notices that I'm too far gone and already starting to turn into an undead.
So wait, Mahula, would I know this would work on you since I deal with undead all the time?
Your final elixir of one sip of this brew can cure you from what? More than one ill effect at a time. Drinking this potion will cure 2 negative effects. Use 2 items. You would know that I'm too far gone for that.
Okay, that means.
At this point, I'm too far gone where that, if you had gotten there a little bit sooner, 10 minutes, 15 minutes sooner, that you might have been able to save me with that.
Fine. Mahula, just look at the flowers.
It's made from real white magic.
That's so unfortunate we can't save him, guys. Let's finish him off. I try to pull my dick again.
You mean like kill him, right?
Yeah. Just look at the flowers.
I was going to say let's just take turns raping him to death.
Oh no!
Finish
Junkie signed up right off the bat.
You are pansexual, aren't you? Okay, so with that, what did you get, Bob?
What did I get? I didn't get anything.
16. No, what was the?
I got a
roll?
16.
You got 16.
Yeah, I got a 16.
With the 16 perception, yeah. So what you noticed also with that and the effects and everything with your experience, that you note that the effects, those unfortunates that were in this room that were destroying me were succubi, trying to drain me of energy.
Yes,
so
they
transfer
were.
that energy, trying to transfer that energy over to their masters and their leaders, with the same type of process of intercourse and copulation with their leaders.
So that's why Rick was having a great time.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Bro, I don't blame you. I'm good.
And I'm a demon
we're good.
too.
We're good.
That's in my genome,
Yeah. We're good. Yo, even the Templar's like, one up, bro. Good job.
Okay, so how do we get out of here?
So I stubbed, unfortunately, the dagger in the back of Mahula's brain.
As you do that, I fist bump the priest.
Oh my gosh.
Wait, you fist bumped the Templar?
Yeah, Templar.
Yes.
Whatever the hell you are.
Yes.
Okay, you two. Okay, you do that unknowingly, just out of goodwill and everything. But you forget. Yeah, you two hurt each other. You two take 1 point of damage.
Hey, I'll take the damage. It's a little
That's worth
bromance
it.
It's
going
worth
on.
it.
That's good.
It's worth it.
Yep,
worth
yep,
it.
worth it. A little damage. It hurts in the beginning, but after that's good. Wait, what?
God damn.
Junkie, do I need you to draw you another diagram?
Oh boy.
All right, so what do you guys want to do now?
Okay, so somebody's gonna grab his stuff,
You guys can grab my stuff if you want.
yeah.
Do whatever.
and let's get the hell out of here.
Let's grab his body too. Maybe we'll find a necromancer.
Do you,
You
want
take my
to bring
body.
him back?
I
if you
mean,
carry him. I'm not gonna stop you if you carry him.
I'm just thinking if we can find a necromancer, we could reanimate him. Funny.
But would he want that? Would it be the same?
Oh my
Mahula
God,
that we left?
Charisma! Welcome
I
to the
think-
stream. You have missed a lot that you should have heard over the last couple of minutes.
I am forever traumatized.
Yeah.
Hey, Charisma. Yes, you missed the copulations.
Yeah,
A lot of
you missed the.
That's
you missed
not
the
even
succu-
a joke.
Yeah, you missed
a lot of
You missed the succubi violating my body.
Succubi, sucking
By
off.
invasion. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank
Which
God
is
you rolled a
great.
20 though, and you didn't chop my deck off. I'd have been pissed.
That would have been bad. Yes.
Oh wait a minute. Is priest still on priest? Priest. Yeah. You must
Priest
regale.
on priest.
You must regale. Priest of nothing must
Yeah,
regale
priest of
Charisma
nothing.
of. They're friends. Yeah. You
Yep.
must regale her of the story.
Okay,
Yeah.
so,
So what do you have on
Chunky or
you?
Captain? You want to grab the his stuff, and I guess
What
Rick is gonna grab the body, and we get the hell out of here.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
gonna,
is
you're
this
gonna
stuff?
lug my body.
Yep.
Yes. I guess he is. He's probably strong, right?
Rick already
Yeah.
did that. Rick already
so
You
loved
just,
your
guys
you
body.
just
grab
want to carry my body so you can continually defile it during the
Yes.
adventure, aren't you?
Yeah, pretty much.
God damn it!
He's evil. I can't stop him.
All right, where's your items?
Right here.
Oh, right here.
Oh,
right here.
those two? Oh, well, they're
Yeah.
not turned over. I don't know if I want to carry it. Ancient's helm and an
I didn't choose
adamantite.
those.
You
Wow.
didn't choose. Oh, wow.
I chose those randomly. Oh, that's cool.
Wow.
5 defense and 7 valor. I don't know what the. Oh. Once per battle,
Yeah,
you
we'll
can
have to
subtract
figure that
7
out
from
later.
any of your attacks to gain 7 permanent defense. Oh, wow. All
Holy
right.
crap.
Yeah. I mean, as the fighter, I should be like getting both of these.
Wow.
That's fine. As long as I get the body, I'm happy.
Oh my God! So glad
Okay,
I
so
brought you in on this thing.
Oh yeah, it'd be fun to join these guys Saturday. I think I miss them.
Sunday.
Certainly entertaining.
Yeah, well, see, that's your
I
problem.
tell
You're a
you.
day off. It's Sunday.
And she just got home from church.
Yeah,
I
right?
just got home from church.
Yeah, well.
And you walk right into
Welcome
this.
to the other
I
side.
walk right into undead bodies, just going at it with more undead bodies and dead bodies.
Yes.
So how many guys does your dead body have
It's a
now?
good thing you're over 18.
You what?
All right, so Mahula, we go downstairs, try to look for a way out. Window, anything.
Okay, so as you go around, going through the fires that are still there, but surprisingly not burning down the building, you're trying to find your way out through windows and doors and everything that you can. Unfortunately, you find that the doors are all mysteriously locked. You try to bash on them, attack them, and everything, and nothing can affect them.
Really
Windows
is
too,
California.
nothing can affect them as well. Mysteriously, when you look through the windows or anything that you can see outside, the vision of the exterior seems to be distorted and blurry, as if almost an illusion. Maybe, maybe not. It could be just the glass.
Bob, you should actually have that.
With this cap.
If you read I just put it on your counter. If you read the description, it's all about being holy and better than everybody else.
Seriously, Rick, Mac, you gotta
you,
watch
Cap.
Rising Darkness tonight.
All right, man.
Darkness Rising.
Yeah, Darkness Rising is good.
Yes, he's never seen the Gamers, and I was like, he has to watch it. He
Yeah.
hasn't seen it yet.
There's a lot of offshoots out there that are pretty good about it. You know, that have other shows like that too. YouTube shows.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The first one was pretty funny.
There's one that explains like all the different, like what NPCs do, and yeah, it's hilarious. All right, so did we find a way out?
We cannot.
So you didn't find a way out. I'll give this one to Junk. Actually, yeah. Roll for an idea.
Wait, she has ideas?
She has ideas.
Really? Roll a
16 worthy idea.
She rolls
What?
a 16.
Well, I still think the bomb would work.
Okay, so the thing is here, so your idea of the bomb, and you think to yourself, oh, wait a minute. Since Bob and Rick confirmed that these things had to go back to a leader, you think about taking this bomb to said leaders.
Bomb to said leaders. Okay, and they're at the top, aren't they? Well, but the place is burning down.
Well, no, like I said.
Thanks to who?
Like I said.
Well, I didn't think this would go the way it is.
Like I said, the fires in the building are somewhat spreading, but at the same time, you notice they're somewhat not. Whether the building is not being destroyed, the building is not going anywhere, but the fires are still there, surprisingly.
Interesting.
So, can I sense a strong evil presence, like the strong source?
Yes, you can sense the strong evil presence from the conversation you had before with the servant. Where yes, you can sense them as being at the top floor, which is about. You can't really see, but about the 5th floor up.
Tally ho, people! They're on the top. They're in the penthouse. Let's do this.
I'm afraid to go in the penthouse. I just went down in the dungeon and was like,
we'll just send Rick first, and he can enjoy whatever's going on up there.
I will go in first, and I'll walk in through the door, fucking Mahula's dead corpse, and I'll look like one of them.
Can you do that while you're? Never mind. I won't.
Yes, he can. He's a demon.
He can do it while galloping.
I can second that.
All right, let's do it.
Lord.
He doesn't even need a fan for cold air or anything. All right, let's continue on. Mahula, so we go up. Everybody going upstairs with me?
Yeah, we're all going up.
Everyone's going upstairs trying to figure out that the leaders will be the ticket out and everything you're going through. So, but then the top floor itself, all the doors and all the rooms are all identical. You can't seem to see which one may be your main room. So you choose a door. Nothing distinctive out of any of them.
What happens if I scream free hooker?
Roll for it.
If you can find cheaper. Yeah. Anyway.
6.
Nothing.
One door opens. One door opens. Some normal guy opens the door, all sleepy, looks at you, closes the door.
No, I jam my foot in the crack before he closes the door.
Okay. What do you do to him? He's like still sleepy and doesn't care, and he's all like zoned out and high.
Junkie, punch him in the face.
Okay,
I'm gonna
punch him in the face.
Neck. Yeah.
Okay, Pugilist punches him in the face, and then he's on the floor, knocked out.
Let's take a look in his room and loot.
Can I check his pockets?
Can you pick his pockets?
Does he have pockets? Is he even dressed?
He's gotta have shit in his room.
He's half naked. He's got stuff in his room. Mac, you can use your thing. What's your skill for the materials?
Use your thing. Inappropriate thing to say.
He's already using his thing.
He's been using his thing.
All right, 1, 2.
Oh my God.
Fine, you find those items in the room plus the materials, whatever materials you can find.
This should have been played at night.
This is the only time we can get all of you together. After this, Mac, you gotta give me a rating from your how you and your friends would have rated this adventure that I made up.
Yeah, absolutely. See what the hell we got here. Well, there's only 4. Should be 5.
Oh no, that's the regular. That's the regular one.
I'm just trying to find the materials.
Yeah, materials is
Oh, I'm
down
sorry.
here. Materials is down here. Is by me.
Oh, those are the wrong cards altogether.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let me like flip them back over before I could look at them. Sorry.
That's okay. We can
Which one?
reshuffle. So yeah,
Material over here?
yeah,
Alright.
materials on that deck.
The junkie's taking a breather after all the fornication that she just witnessed.
Oh, wait, what's happening?
You're taking a breather. Probably suggest you don't touch the banister.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stand here and observe the surroundings for any suspicious activity.
I'm with you, because I'm not trying to punch some idiot in the face who just came out half naked in the room.
Neat. And then this is the stuff we found in the room, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, well, let's
So yeah,
take
those
a
are the
look.
items from the dude we just knocked out. You knocked out.
Ancient robes.
So we've got, yeah, ancient robes, deep powers. Ooh, that's pretty nice. And you got the oblivion dagger.
That should go to somebody
With a lot of health.
with
I
a
will
lot
take
of
the
health.
oblivion dagger.
Yeah.
You guys take the rest. Someone take that armor. That's good shit too.
Yeah,
Armor?
Oblivion dagger.
What kind of armor?
I can abuse this.
Take
It'd be great.
take this. That's the ancient robes.
Ancient robes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if you want to be wearing cloth in this place, but hey, you know.
You know, I'm just gonna keep it in my bag until we can find a.
You sure? There's something about easy access comes to mind, but other than that,
Well, since I've got all the bows, I guess I'll take the other bow. Quick draw. All attacks take 1 extra turn to perform. Once per battle, you can draw your attack faster to perform your attack the same turn.
nobody's checking his prison pocket.
His
Zan.
prison pocket.
I sigh and I pull my dick out.
I thought it was already out and in Mahula.
Yeah,
I was taking a break. Like I'm about to have to put on a show when we find the penthouse.
Oh.
Don't
But
forget to
I
hydrate. You
feel-
gotta hydrate, man.
Yeah,
He's got
hydrated
water.
sugar.
He's got
I'm
water.
gonna
Hydrated
use
sugar.
the oblivion dagger to cut a fresh hole in your chest for that one. It's gonna be great.
Good lord.
Pobrecito. I'm glad he's dead. He doesn't feel it.
Is he
That I know
dead
of.
yet? Because he wasn't quite dead when I started.
Oh
this.
no, I killed him. I absolutely
You
did
did?
kill him.
I
Yes.
thought he was undead.
No, he wasn't undead. I snuffed him. I snuffed him out.
Oh.
That's disappointing, but you
Why
know,
can't this thing
it's not gonna stop
behave? Behave.
Disappointing, but still fun.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like an Oreo cookie.
Is Oreo disappointed though, Captain?
It depends on how it's used and what cream filling it has.
Well, yeah. I guess if it's still warm, then you probably don't want to eat it.
There you go. Okay.
So Mahula, there's no
Yeah.
way for me to detect from where I'm standing now that I'm closer to the source, and you know which direction of the doors it is. It's just all random.
Roll for it.
Maybe should let somebody on the stream roll.
No, you got 19 there.
Ooh,
Yeah.
19. Fine, I'll give it to you. I know we're running out of time or whatever, but this is just an idea. Let's see, what is this? Potion of healing.
Oh, that was he used that.
Yeah, I know. All right.
Oh, yeah. This was done.
The heck is on here? Okay, let's just move those over. So you get the general direction.
Yes.
Okay.
So we're not punching just generic dudes anymore.
Uh-oh. We're at the crossroads with an orc.
Ah! We won't be lonely.
With a horde of undead.
Is that Reaper or Raper? I'm just asking for a friend.
Okay, so hold on.
Oh, damn.
Let's see, who's this? Okay, Cap, roll for perception.
Holy crap, you got all of her cards out there.
13 death. Damn.
Roll for perception.
20 sudden death. Jesus Christ. Mysterious Raper is really a rapist.
God damn it. 3.
Junkie.
What?
Was that you or was it Captain? No, that was the
I
Captain.
didn't do
No,
it.
I rolled it. Yeah.
Mac, roll.
Necro Dragon.
Matt, roll for perception. Because it's towards the story. Kind of. 13. All right. Good enough. So what you're noticing here is that how come you just opened up a door and then suddenly you are at some kind of crossroads, you're outside and whatever and things like that. So you're thinking to yourself, okay, so just like the dungeon that Mahula's dead body was in, or zombie body was in. Of course, with the powers of this place, with the rooms have been magically enchanted to reflect some kind of weird fantasy of whoever would be staying in said rooms. For some odd reason, everyone's wondering, why do we in the crossroads and everything, and then we have all of these. So, in this room, you have found these things where it's just like the TARDIS. You walk in and everything's bigger. It doesn't seem like you're in a room. It seems like you're in a field at the crossroads. And next thing you know, what happens here is that you find a person suddenly standing just in front of you. The description of this person is you can't tell what they are. They're very, very androgynous.
It's a Hermie!
Oh my god.
No, I'm just saying because I'll explain it to Bob later because he knows what it is. I was trying to
Be the ghost of David Bowie.
Something. Okay, so what happens here is that the being that's in front of you speaks to all of you and says in a echoing and somewhat gurgling voice, saying that I could do anything I wanted to through the people that are here and everything that has served me in this place. But the problem is I have grown bored and I am leaving. And I leave you with these gifts in this room. And suddenly the person in front of you, said androgynous being, as it fades, it starts to change shape into a demon with one hand or an arm as a tentacle, a fin on its head, and other things, and it just fades into a cloud of smoke, leaving you behind in this crossroads room, mysteries and whatever. And then what you notice in behind or in the middle of said horde and dragon and everything else seems to be some maybe needed items that would let you escape this place.
I mean, if Japanese Tentacle Monster Man said it's okay, then...
So wait, what's going on? Are they our friends, or are we gonna fight them?
These are what is left behind to deal with you.
Yeah,
So
and
they're gonna-
you have
they're not
a
a friend.
potion.
So
Allows you to break any rule. Make
I'm
it
gonna
a good one.
I'm gonna drink
Think
this
big.
potion. And
think globally.
Globally.
Think galactic.
So I drink this potion, and with a voice that can be heard from everybody, very clear and exact. And then I say, and then the bad guys died.
And so does Pickle Rick.
Well, he's not my bad guy. All these bad guys die.
Yeah, it's gotta be specific.
So why does it have to be specific? I can do whatever I want. So it says whatever I want.
Yeah, it says any rule, you've earned it.
You've earned it.
Break
She's got
any
an orc
rule
nearby.
do anything I want. And so I say all the bad guys are dead.
And we win. Thank you very much, everyone, for coming to watch us. This has been an interesting
The
stream.
end. The end.
All right. So what happens here? Okay. See, this is where my mind went when that spell came out. So as that happens, then the mysterious Reaper, the horde of undead, and the Necro Dragon mysteriously just fade away. what's left behind, even the items in the middle of the said horde and in the middle of the crossroads fade away as well.
No, I didn't say that.
Where that
No, I didn't say that. That's not
Where
part of
that's-
what I demanded. I said all the bad guys go away, not the special objects in the middle.
where that everything around you seems to fade and shimmer, but then next thing you know, you are just left in the middle of the crossroads as you are, as if you were in the middle of the village, and that the casino resort has just faded, and that was never there. You're just there. You're just there in the crossroads, where that you surmise that the crossroads is actually the actual location as to where everything stood.
And Lady Gaga's playing in the background. I'm telling you, and there's lotus flowers.
Yeah.
It's right out of that movie.
What a romance.
Plot twist. And then
the
roll
demon's
credit.
dancing on the stage with his goat feet. I don't, it seems familiar.
And then in the background, all you hear is goats humping.
You hear,
What is the sound of goat?
you hear, slap, 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 squish, squish, squish.
Can be my poker face.
Right?
So yeah, when
it's
they
just
said
off and
crossroads,
faint in the distance. You can't exactly hear it, but if you focus, that's exactly what's happening.
yeah, because if you didn't have that roll before, I would have had you go into another location before you found the main room. But yeah, that's it. That's all I got.
Awesome. That was good, Mahula. That was good.
All right, whose turn's next? Actually, what were we talking about? Game. What's the other game? Oh, GTA Reunion. GTA Reunion.
Yeah,
Oh,
GTA
do you wanna do
Reunion.
that?
Yeah, we should.
Okay,
Yeah.
Should we though?
you can.
Well, like I said.
Well, there's a nuclear submarine.
I just bought
Yeah.
the sub.
Take me to the
Um,
nuclear vessel.
So I was talking with a
Nuclear
couple of dudes
vessel.
actually that were doing that mission,
Yeah.
and they said that that's like probably one of the most lucrative missions you can do over and over again.
Yeah, that's what I heard too.
You're talking like millions. Just
Junkie, that's
constant.
a low bar, right? You understand this, yeah?
In GTA, yes. However,
Anything, yes.
However.
what do you mean?
And if anybody should be getting together with us, Boss needs to be there.
Boss man has to be
Because we
there.
could totally break him out of jail again.
Oh yeah.
If
He was
would.
in jail?
I don't
What?
think anyone want to do that anymore. Of course, yeah. Of course, Mac, you're invited, and so is God. We gotta figure out her name. But yeah, our other coworker. We gotta get her into it.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Awesome.
All right, everybody, that's the end of the stream or the end of the adventure. I know it was a little. What the heck was that?
That
Flip
was.
the table.
He flipped the table, and I think the room just fell away.
Yeah, the room just collapsed.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
still
beautiful.
falling.
That's so funny. The room is attached to the table.
Yeah.
It's
I guess it
very
is.
strange.
That's
Oh my
weird.
word.
Now
That's
it's very
certainly new.
now it's very dark, and you're in a dark room with a demon.
Now we're in a void.
Who's doing stuff to Mahula's body?
Yes, I am.
Uh,
You hear just demonic moaning in the distance.
Ew.
Hey, Junkie, stop spitting on me. Wait, you're not even talking. Wait, what?
uh,
Ew.
I don't get it.
There were lines
Alright, so-
crossed, and Bob did it.
But then later on, did we want to come back to Deck Quest and do it again once we get the rules straightened out and try another adventure from somebody?
Absolutely.
Yeah. I mean, we could
Absolutely.
even change up the rules if you wanted to. I mean,
Oh yeah, definitely. No,
That's
but we have
the-
to write it down and just
Yeah.
make sure we
yeah, I suppose.
agree
Yeah.
on it.
Yeah.
I would
Oh,
love to see
probably.
a junkie fantasy unfold in Deck Quest.
Oh boy. No, I
Are you,
wouldn't. I don't know
like
the
you want me to
darkness.
lead one? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Darkness.
You know?
Oh boy.
I mean, I could try. I've never been a game master before, but I could give it a shot.
There you go.
There we go. Okay.
All right, Mahula, you want to wrap us up?
All right. Thanks a lot, everybody, for watching. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for your love and support. We ask for your continued love and support by giving us those clicks, liking, favoriting, sharing, following, subscribing. Thank you for everything and spending time with us. Let us know in the chat and comments what you think or suggestions. Stay thirsty, keep frosty. We ask the powers to be to keep you safe out there in the real world while we take risks for you in these virtual worlds so that you and your wallets don't have to. Thanks a lot.
Is that Tasha Yar?
That is Tasha Yar.
What is a Tasha Yar?
I was tempted to fuck that up, but I couldn't think of anything clever.
She's a little flat-chested to be a Tasha Yar, but I'll take it.
Yeah.
Oh, is this the Star Trek one?
This is the Star Trek one.
Oh, this would be fun to play.
Ah, the Romulans are creepers.